Twitch. Facebook. Twitch. Wait, did you make a new or a different outline that I am not looking at?
Maybe.
Because I got 4 things on mine.
I didn't see an episode 3, so episode 83, so I made one.
When did you make it?
8 o'clock.
Oh, it was after or before I made mine. Because I did not see an episode 83. Well, let me just copy all my bull crap.
Sounds good. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, Cujo's been on Reddit. I mean, not Reddit, Twitter.
Oh, my God. Oh, look at that. Somehow I didn't see this.
I mean, it happens. I've done that too. I mean, I think the only time I've done it, only a couple of times, is that I didn't even look because I was just too tired. It's like, okay, yeah, it's not here. Let's make a new one.
What? Let's get rid of this. I don't know. You got some Twitter link at the end of this thing that I have no idea what it's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah. What is this? Oh, yeah. It's the Taika Waititi.
Oh, well, I just put it up top, so you can get rid of it.
Oh, yeah. We'll go live here, too.
Oh.
What am I doing? Get out of here.
There we go. Oh. Does that mean it's go live time?
That's what it means.
Oh. Can of Craig is recommended to me on
Can
Twitch.
of Craig.
Can of Craig.
Craig's can.
Luxurious can of Craig.
Excuse me. You happen not being in here for the
Void Pod streams. Who's Void Pod streams?
Yo, bye. So I just got UI Goku. I just got him today. Well, I mean, obviously by the title, but
I don't know. He only plays Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Well, that's cool, I guess.
2 days ago. He's gone live twice. Well, has two VODs anyway. 0 followers.
Lucky day for him.
Came literally about doing your taxes.
Yeah. Never mind. Never mind, we're good. Never mind, we're good.
Yeah, back me up, back me up, back me up, back me to here. Give me to here. I forgot.
Burp.
You're not. I clicked go live. Why aren't you live?
I didn't like the idea of it too much.
I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess not. Let me pop out the old
We're
chat
live on YouTube, though, for sure.
Yep. I went live there.
Now we're live.
Oh, Bart Kartoff subscribed to me.
Who?
Bart Kartoff.
Who's that?
He's one of the guys that came into my channel when I was playing Scrap Mechanic yesterday.
Oh, scrap it up, baby.
Oh damn, he's like a pro.
Oh yeah. are you feeling today, Nacho?
Notch.
So super flat. How are you feeling today, Nacho? It's in creative or something. So super flat. Why can I hear myself?
Oh, no, you can't.
Game a bit loud, hard to hear, y'all. Like he was blasting it.
Was I blasting it? I was probably blasting it. Nacho was the first one to chat. I didn't even have the YouTube chat up. Nacho's already in there.
Star Killer.
Star Killer. Chat up. Nacho's already in there.
Star Killer.
All right, pause this, pause that. I'm going to drop this in this corner. Scroll it down. We're going to hit the Facebook.
Play a game about literally doing your taxes. What game is that? When I was on YouTube and y'all didn't see me? I mean, I don't ever look at YouTube. I can only look at one chat on this stupid fucking Chromebook, so it's Twitch.
I'm still getting things set up, so I don't have all the chats open yet.
What's the game about literally doing your taxes? Hello?
Oh.
It's the name? That's the name of the game? A game about literally doing your taxes? Ah, that sounds terrible. I wouldn't understand it either because it's probably like based off of American tax laws. So it'd be like saying use your... What do they call it in the States? It's not a T4, it's a 401D or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And I'd be like, what's that? I don't have that. Where do I put in my medical expenses? I don't have any. Where do they go? I'm Canadian. I don't have any of those. Oh, a W-2. Yeah, we call it T4 here. Because we have 4 taxes. So that's 4th tax. So we have... Can you name them all? Income tax, property tax, goods and services tax, and the dumbass tax. The dumbass tax fund is going up. It's skyrocketing, in fact, recently. So there's lots of dumbasses now. They got to pay the dumbass tax. Imagine there was a dumbass tax. That'd be great. You writing an essay over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got distracted.
Apparently. Oh, I got one. Losing your paycheck tax. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I got distracted. I had 18 notifications on Facebook.
I'm doing better so far. Mom did the at-home test and came back negative, so asked me to make her an appointment to get one at the pharmacy. Oh, very good.
Here we are.
Now we're going to have to get tested for monkeypox shortly, I guess.
Yes, monkeypox.
As I was sitting at my computer desk last night, and I was thinking about the last two years with COVID, I thought to myself, maybe we overreacted. She's feeling bad? Yeah, she probably should get a test.
I mean, you can't be too careful.
Can you not be too careful? I mean, I'm okay with it, like, you know, wearing a mask, helping everybody out, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, did it go on a little too long? And was it a little too much?
I mean, you can't be too careful. Stuff could get out of hand really quickly.
That's true, but like, why was it this the first time ever we decided we're gonna shut the world down?
Because it's the first time we've been able to shut the world down.
Really? We couldn't have done it with the SARS or whatever?
Nope.
I miss keeping people far away. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hopefully no monkeypox in me. I mean, at worst you get monkeypox, you're just sick for a while.
SARS and MERS were not as easily transmissible. MERS, one person got it. SARS, only a handful of people got it. It wasn't as transmissible as COVID. COVID was extremely transmissible.
Yeah, I guess so.
Extremely transmissible. And it took us a while to figure out how to deal with it and keep everyone alive.
Yep. I mean, no, I get it. I get it. It just was like, maybe it was a little too much.
Maybe people have just been playing a lot of Plague Inc. and they know how out of hand things
I don't
can
think
get.
so. I also think that next time it won't be quite as is crazy.
No, we've definitely learned from our mistakes for what happened out there. But this is the first time that, everyone's been online. Everyone's been on the internet. Everyone's been doing all the craziness. Mass media, all 24/7.
Mm-hmm. For the name COVID so much, it has lost all meaning for me. Yeah, fair enough. Coronavirus dicked you in the ass. That's what COVID stands for. It's coming back here pretty strong. Well, America's leads the world, so we're number one. We're number one. It hasn't lost meaning to me. Yeah, exactly. You're living it right now.
100% living it.
I'd rather not get it again, but whatever. If I get it again, I get it again. I'll get another shot when they tell me.
Yep.
When the fourth one's...
that's all we need to do.
I'll get a text one day and it'll be like, you should register for your shot. And I'll be like, okay.
Let's do it.
Good, buddy. I'm just happy I can still taste. I almost ordered my sleazy ass pizza that I ordered when I had COVID just to see what it tasted actually like. Because all it was spicy when I ate it. But then I was like, it's probably gross as hell because I ordered it and it was like pepperoni, jalapenos, red onion with something else on it too that was really stinky. And then I had garlic dipping sauce. I would love to not taste. I could eat food that I don't like. That is what I did when I had COVID, Star Killer. I ate all this crap that I didn't like because it was like no taste. So I was just like, I'll get rid of this finally. And I ate a lot of rice with salt and pepper on it because it was like, why eat anything else? I can't taste it. And even the pepper was just like, what's the point? I could have just ate dry rice. Would have been the same, basically. Oh, well, whatever. Whatever, man.
Monkeypox.
Say what?
Monkeypox.
Yep.
What's going on with monkeypox? I don't read any news anymore.
Yeah, it just says it's around. You might get it. You probably won't. Favet keeps trying to go outside. He made it a little out, but came back in when I got up. Rice with dirt. I want the fresh air. Oh.
No cure for monkeypox, but, just...
See, not allowed to go outside?
Don't touch anybody's liquid body parts.
I try not to touch anyone's liquid body parts.
Don't be swapping spit with someone with monkeypox. You're fine.
Hey, Curb, check your general chat real quick on Discord.
Here we go. Here we go.
What are we talking about? What are we saying? Here we go about?
Oh, nothing. It's something. You might have seen it before.
Oh, yeah. I seen this, Mosh.
Oh, yeah.
I think I posted this in my memeing channel, actually. I think it's probably the last thing in the memeing channel.
I think it was pretty recent that I seen it.
Yeah, I put it on May 25th. I put it in my Discord memeing channel. Because I just said, dinner is served, Bob Gaming and Salty Lord. That's a good one. Go set the Jable. It's time for dinner. If I saw this, I would probably have to buy it, I think.
Yeah, you'd have to buy into the meme right there.
This would be the if you have a lunch at the old Purple Room Studios, you got to pull out the old the fine dinnerware.
The fine dinnerware, yeah, for sure.
How's it going today, Mosh?
Yeah, how you doing, bud?
We have coyotes here. Already lost one cat to them. Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna touch anyone's fluid parts unless you're weird. I mean, if you're getting intimate with their loved one or a not loved one,
yeah,
there'll be like lots of splashing going on.
Splish splash.
There's always some fluids going on.
No. All up on a Saturday night.
Not just Saturday night.
No.
Sunday in the afternoon too.
Okay.
When God's sun rays are flying through the bedroom window on you.
I can't change who I'm commenting as on the freaking Facebook post. But
dinner is served.
Here.
Dinner is served.
Dinner. ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna kind of power through this podcast here because I have to go pick up my Jeep today. We're gonna leave here at 2.
Is that in
PM.
another city?
That is in Salmon Arm.
Slamming arm, eh? They
Slamming
can't even
arm.
deliver it for you?
Well,
bullshit.
the salesman's gonna go out. We're gonna go out for a rip in the mountains so he can show me all its features.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. This is the gas pedal. This is the brake pedal. These are your signals.
This is the
Here's
locking
putting in the
differential.
floor low. Power through it.
Hashtag let's power through it.
I mean, I don't think we have to power through it. We got
No.
lots of time.
We got tons of time and not much news to talk
Hashtag
about.
let's power through it. Mikey's going to be busy driving all night long, so
All
I don't think
night
there's going to
long.
be couch dudes tonight. He's going to be just driving over tree stumps all night.
I doubt it.
Yeah, he can't afford gas.
No.
Yeah, gas was expensive as hell. What's a liter in how do you sell gas in America? It's by the gallon?
By the gallon, so it's like $7 a gallon.
Is that what it is here? Yeah.
Liters per gallon. There's 3.7 liters in 1 gallon.
Wow, it's almost $8. Driving stream? Yeah, are you taking the old dash cam with you? Catch the first ride?
No, I'll probably put the GoPro up there though.
Hang the old drone, chase you down the mountain roads? Dude.
The drone cannot chase me down the mountain roads.
Oh.
There's no tracking in it.
Mads.
Mads.
Gallons of beer, exactly. Cheapest here is $5.50 a gallon. Well, we're in Canada, where everything gets taxed, so when I go to the doctor, I don't got to pay anything.
Yeah.
So it's about $8 a gallon here, at least in the central or the interior of British Columbia.
British Columbia. We're
Mads,
British,
how are you?
we're in Columbia.
It's been a while.
It's true.
Hope you're well. I'm still got that long COVID where I'm tired a lot, so it sucks. It sucks balls, dude. Many balls were sucked.
Many balls were sucked.
Just pick up a car from Siberia? I don't know. It runs on communism? We have a style of communism here in Canada. They might be compatible. Your minimum wage is probably a lot more than here as well.
Yes.
Maybe. But it's also like the dollar's not worth as much, so it evens out, really.
Yeah. So our gas right now is $7.73 per gallon.
Yeah. And the other thing, too, is our minimum wage, like, servers get paid the same minimum wage, too. So tipping in Canada is bullshit.
Yes.
But whatever. Canadians are notoriously bad tippers. So what's the minimum wage in USA? It varies state by state. And it varies by what your job is, too.
Minimum wage in Washington is $13.69.
Yeah. For a regular person, but a server gets paid less than that.
Minimum wage in BC is $15.65.
Which is the equivalent of about, like what, $11 American?
Living wage in BC is $14.60. Unless you live in Vancouver, in which case
it's 28.
$19.50.
What about Victoria? Victoria's got to be just as high as Vancouver, if not higher.
Yeah, it's higher.
$17 here in the DK. But you use, what do you use in Denmark? Kroner?
Victoria needs $20.52.
Yeah, I was gonna say Victoria's way crazier. You use kroner? Yeah, I bet you a kroner's worth a Canadian dollar. Or no, maybe it's worth less actually.
Way less actually. One Danish kroner is worth 18 cents.
No way. No.
That's what Google says.
No, Google's gotta be wrong. Because Matt just said the minimum wage in Denmark is 17 kroner. Which is like...
Wait, no. One Danish kroner, 18 cents Canadian.
No. Something's rotten in Denmark there.
One Danish kroner, 18 cents Canadian. Something is rotten in Denmark.
Yeah, and its name is Mads.
It's all that beer. It's all that beer you've been drinking. $9.50 in Nevada in July. Ooh.
Wow.
He did say dollars.
Maybe there's some sort of translation thing where it's got a different. You say 17 Danish dollars, but a kroner is like a tenth of a dollar.
Oh yeah, so annual minimum wage. So
124. There you go.
448,000 kroner per year.
Oh, he said $17.
He did say
Oh, he was
$17.
saying dollars
Yeah,
is
he
in
said
USD.
dollars, yeah.
Okay, that's where I was confused. I thought he just said $17 because he would thought we didn't know what a kroner was.
I mean,
Okay, there we go. That makes sense.
we are uncultured swine.
I don't want to get an FFS from Nacho today about this, okay?
You already did.
Damn it!
You already did.
Okay, I get it now. I tried to help.
Ooh, living wage in Nevada is $16.24.
You tried to help me by saying he said dollars FFS. Alrighty.
Unless you have 2 children. 2 children, your living wage is $23.63.
Don't have children, everybody.
If both adults are working. Ooh.
Don't have children, everybody. If you already had them, that's okay. But don't have any
You're
more.
excused if you already have them.
Yeah. You didn't know any better when it happened. Because they're little life vultures, little life vampires. They steal your essence from you. Master of None? Did you know Master of None is pregnant? That's crazy.
I had an inkling of a hint that
I only have one, but
was.
only one adult.
1 kid, 1 adult.
It's crazy. It was a divine
A divine pregnancy.
yeah, like
Oh.
just it's just divine. How did it happen? No one
It's a
knows.
gift
I gave
from
birth
God.
the same day. Uh-oh.
Oh. It's all that Chipotle.
Chipotle? No. Divine pregnancy. Master doesn't like anything spicy.
What are you talking about?
Master doesn't like anything spicy.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What? She couldn't even eat one Jelly Belly.
That's true. I remember
She
that.
couldn't even eat one Jelly Belly.
I remember that.
It's been crazy listening to these old episodes of the podcast where it was 30 nuggets from the Chick-fil-A. That is not a divine pregnancy. Master and Curb made a lot of penis jokes that one stream. Which one?
The pregnant one.
No. I wasn't on stream when she declared her pregnancy. It must have been in the Family Feud one. I'm gonna go to YouTube, Twitch, mobile sucks. What was I gonna say? Oh, listening to the old podcasts. It's crazy because it'll be like, oh, I got rated by this guy playing Grounded the other day, and I met these cool Grounded people.
Yeah.
And then it would be like the next episode, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I was watching Tiny Pirate's stream and he gave me a shout out. And then I was like, wait, is that a custom Kurbstomped shout out? Like, it wasn't like exclamation mark SO Kurbstomped. It was just like exclamation mark Kurbstomped. And then it'd be like, oh, I played, whatever with Master of None. And I did, just the progression going on. So the episode I was listening to today on the way over, you were playing Barrow Trauma with Master of None.
I like playing Barrow Trauma with Master of None.
Yeah. Well, you said there's too many people playing in it, and it was too hectic, and everybody quit.
Yeah, that's because everyone... That was that one where everyone was just effing around.
Yeah.
But when Master and I were just playing Super Serial, it was
Okay,
great.
let's do it. I'll get in on that.
Yeah, Super
As
Serial,
long as there's
man.
not a lot of people.
We can have a lot of people as long as everyone's playing Super Serial.
Yeah, you
Then it
can't
works
guarantee that.
No, you definitely can't.
No.
You
I'm
definitely
always
can't.
serious.
I want to, that's a game where I want to get far, upgrade the ship, get like a nice crew that works together, and we can like take on some of the bigger baddies. Because every time we come across a big baddie, we just scream, pee our pants, and die.
Yeah. Need to be smarter about it.
We definitely need Pockets. Like Pockets plays Super Serial.
Pockets is like...
Pockets is like, we're just going to organize all of this inventory right now.
Oh, there's inventory management? I don't know if I
Don't
can
worry.
do that.
We got Pockets for that.
Oh, okay. Nacho.
You just worry about
do
men
that
and the
too.
guns.
There was apparently random grenades going off in the one you were playing.
How people were just chucking grenades. Jake was just dosing everyone up.
I
It's
remember
like, oh,
that.
you're addicted.
Yeah. Have some heroin or
It's
some fentanyl.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun game to F around in as well. But I like trying to go the distance, you know.
He's going for distance.
He's going for speed.
Thoughts on Newcastle?
I mean, he's top pick right now. Not top pick, because Wraith is still top
What
pick.
a crazy thing that the newest legend is also like overpowered again. Crazy. I can't believe it.
I personally don't think he plays well in the new season right now, especially in this ranked. Because it's he doesn't have the bubble that Gibby has. His shield is very directional. So if you're caught out in the open, you put a shield down and you still get pinned from the back.
Season kind of boring. Not gonna lie, not enjoying rank system. Oh, that's because you can't W key all day long anymore.
You sure can't.
That's sad. You gotta play the team game like a team game. Oh, sad.
I think getting down to the last couple of rings, Newcastle is much better. I think at the start of the game, he's not as good. And in arenas, just super good. Super good in arenas. But I think Gibby provides more area control and is a better pick. Personally, even though he's like, Gibby pick right now in ranked is so low. Like usually he's up in the top 5, all the way down. All the way down.
Gibraltar.
Not as low as my boy Crypto though.
What about damn it, I can't think of his name. I was gonna make a joke about the mobile hero. The new mobile hero that's exclusive to the mobile version.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name either.
That's why I can't get teams. Because they're all bad. Fade.
Yeah.
There you go. Fade. I wish I had paid attention more to when the new Legends came out. And like, because I remember one of the episodes I was listening to on the podcast, I was just dead set that the next Legend was going to be a specific type.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what the next Legend was, so...
I think you put Pathfinder.
I think I said it was going to be Recon was the next one, but I can't remember exactly who came next or what happened. But anyways, whatever.
I think you put Pathfinder, Newcastle, and Rampart on the team. That's a good team. That's a good team. You get high, you drop your walls everywhere, you just bunker up and just obliterate.
And then you get 2 golden Spitfires. Just Rampart.
Even though the Spitfire's out of the package now, I still think Devo's just superior. It's just superior. Superior at close range, superior at long range. I think Spitfire just trails off short range because the hip fire on it's too slow. And
not with your Rampart.
It just misses. Yeah, only pick up the Spitfire if you Rampart.
So I think what I'm going to do as an aside for this week, the remainder of this week, I think I'm going to take this remainder of the week off after the podcast, rest up.
Do it.
And then go back Monday with the streaming. Valkyrie's still that necessary legend in the team?
I don't think so. I mean, she's still good, but I don't think she's fully necessary.
Yeah, they add the new legend, and then they bump them down at the start of the next season. Because they got to get you to buy them. This is called the Riot model, where overpowered legend comes in, must buy.
I'm still saying he's not overpowered.
You said the same thing about what's his name, Seer.
Yeah, Seer's not overpowered.
Not anymore.
Yeah, well, now he's unplayable.
Yeah, before when he first came in, he was overpowered.
He had a power bump. It's not overpowered, but he was powerful.
Then why'd they knock him down so much?
I don't know. They knocked him down too much.
You're demented.
They knocked him down too much. He's useless now.
You took a bump on the head at some point, I think. Oh my god.
I haven't taken a bump on the head in a while.
Well, we could solve that right now. Seer does suck now, but he didn't suck when he came out, man. He was OP. Seer was perfect when he came out. Curb talking about someone else having dementia.
Kappa. Long schlong.
That's okay.
Curb does have long schlong COVID.
It's true, dude.
It comes and it goes.
I was like in bed, so like Sunday night I work. No wait, for Thursday night I work Friday, so I was like, I was tired, but I wanted to make sure I got to bed early. And so I took my remaining melatonin that I had, finished it off. And then I was laying in bed and I was thinking like, oh, I should get more in case I need to sleep or whatever. And then I'm like, I can't remember what that stuff's called. And I was like laying there for like half an hour. Like, what is it called? I'm like, I refuse to get out of bed to go look at the bottle to see what it's called. And I couldn't remember. I had just taken it, just looked at it, and I couldn't remember.
Wow.
I couldn't remember till the next morning, and I woke up and I was like, melatonin.
Master, we got the mirror right here. You can't see it.
There's a mirror? Oh, is that where the cocaine is
That's
done?
where the cocaine is.
I can't see the YouTube chat. So.
I know.
I don't want long-term COVID. Yeah, I didn't either, but too bad.
Yeah.
Master, are you at work today? Oh my God.
No, it's Saturday.
Yeah, I know. She's probably at work.
She only works Sundays.
No, does she?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, only Sundays. Divine birth. I forgot. The holy day. The holy day.
Curb can't see you. He can only have one chat active at a time.
I'm using this piece of shit here.
No,
I mean, I guess I could maybe, I don't know. I could probably do it, but I'm not gonna do it. It'd probably burn down my computer. It's not even a computer. It's a Chromebook.
She's in the shower. Winky face.
Oh my God.
Winky face.
How's she typing in the shower? That's crazy.
I don't know. Maybe she's actually in the bath, but doesn't want to admit.
Pop out the chat's too much work for that Chromecast, though. Yeah, basically. Open it on your phone. No. The phone is... You don't look at the phone.
You don't look at the phone. You turn it over. I just turned mine over. I made sure it's silenced.
Yeah.
Winky face, winky face.
Nuts.
Just put two windows side by side. Yes, two windows.
Yeah, but also my monitor is about 6 inches wide.
Yes, it is.
Like, this is... You probably can't even see it, but like, you see how small the Twitch chat is? This is the Twitch chat right here. This is the Twitch chat right here. Also, Chrome as an OS blows.
6 inches wide.
Whoa,
she said.
6 inches around.
6 inches around? 6 inches circumference?
They'll fill the full screen the one chat just to read it. Yeah, basically, dude. It's crazy. I guess I could slide over the followed channels one. No, it just made the video bigger. Anyways, when I'm on mobile, can't really get smaller. At least the emotes look better on mobile.
Yeah, got that 117 pixels.
Once this like the actual podcast starts, I don't even look at the chat anymore until we have a break.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When Mikey T inevitably has to go to the bathroom.
It'll happen.
The chat is 90% of the screen on mobile. True. Is that small chat the reason chat gets ignored all the time? Could be anyone.
I mean, chat gets ignored when this goes up.
Yeah.
That's when chat gets ignored.
I don't ignore chat. In fact, I'm not every time, but streamers always tell me like, wow, you really keep up with your chat. How do you do it? How do you do it so well? He uses a whole monitor for chat on his streams. Zero excuses.
It's true.
I do.
It's true.
Well, it's not the whole monitor.
No, it's half.
Well, it's like the one monitor over here has like the stream, all the Twitch bullcrap. And then the other one has like the OBS and has the little side chat on it here.
Fat is testing you.
She's trying to escape and get eaten by a coyote. A little light coyote snack right there.
Light coyote snack.
Yep.
Frank ran out of cat food and I can't get any for 3 weeks.
So what is he eating?
He's eating other cat food. He's eating. He has kibble and then he has a freeze-dried slurry that I make him.
Ugh. Sounds gross.
It smells good though. It's all chicken and stuff.
No, I don't believe it
Freeze-dried
smells
chicken.
good. I don't believe it smells
pretty good.
No, I don't believe that.
Exactly like chicken soup.
I don't believe that what you smell is what it actually smells like.
I can smell fine. I just can't.
No,
taste
you can't, dude, because you ate that dog food fucking Jelly Belly, and you're like, I can't even taste it. I'm like, your fucking breath reeks, man.
Maybe I was just having a bad breath day, and the dog food just tasted fine.
Or maybe you ate dog food. I don't
Maybe.
know. Believe me, your breath didn't smell like that. It was the dog food Jelly Bean.
Yeah, I can't get any cat food for 3 weeks. I had the special order and Amazon's completely out.
Is he on a food strike or whatever?
He will be.
Oh yeah. You can't get it at Bosley's or something?
No.
Wow.
It's special order. I was like, there was one place in Valley View that always had it in, so that's where I first started getting it from. And then I couldn't find it anywhere. But then Amazon came along, and I was like, oh hey, Amazon, so I can get it from there. But now they don't have it on there.
Right.
They
You
haven't
gotta
had
be
it
able
on
to
there
get
for
it
like
on
a month.
another website or something, right?
I went to their website, like the company's website, but they won't ship to Canada.
Oh well, they gotta have another distributor in Canada somewhere.
Yeah, they do. I got it from the zoo. Not the zoo.
The zoo?
What the hell's that place down there? I can't remember what that pet store is down there at the mall.
At the mall?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, we just did our special order. I'm like, cool, because I've been on there for like a week for you to call me to get this order in, and you did the order without me?
Oh nice.
Yeah.
We're like, sorry sir.
That's all right. Frank will live.
Sorry sir. Sorry we're so stupid, sir. Did you look at the other pet store on Tronquil?
Yeah, they don't have it.
Oh yeah.
They do have something that I was substituting though.
Yeah.
Some like these weird, like spongy, freeze-dried hay-like nuggets.
Oh my god.
They look and feel gross. They look like little foam things.
Gross.
Foam pellets.
Nasty. Mikey ate dog food, I bet. His daily routine.
Daily routine?
Daily routine. Wakes up, eats dog food, feeds the cat.
Hey, nuggets.
Yeah. Those are called mini wheats.
Yes, they are.
Frosted mini
Frosted
wheats.
mini
Man,
wheats.
I haven't had a mini wheat in a long time. But you can only put like 5 in the bowl because you have to eat them so fast.
Yeah.
You got to float them and then just eat them immediately.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, I kind of want mini wheats now. I might have to buy
Mini
some
wheats
mini wheats.
is one of my go-to.
Yeah,
but
mini
now
wheats are great.
Now I've been having Honey Nut Checks.
Honey Nut Checks, eh?
Oh, yeah, they're so
They
good.
get soggy fast, don't they?
No, they actually stay crunchy for quite a while. I was surprised.
It reminds me I need to buy
Buy
cat food.
cat food.
Melting crayon. Gotta
Hello,
eat the unfrosted mini wheats. What?
Just eat the mega wheats.
I remember my mom would
Shredded
buy those
Pucks.
shredded wheat pucks, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I love
just
those.
Float that fucking brown sugar all over the top, baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. Can you even get those anymore?
Yeah, you still can.
Really?
Yeah, I bought some not too long ago.
Crazy.
And then I totally forgot about them in the depths of the freaking pantry and they all went bad.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to see if I can find some of those too, just for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah. Yeah, you get
you
that
float one in a
hard
bowl.
wheat poking into your gums all the
float
time.
one in a bowl. That's
That's all you need. Just one in a bowl with some
and then just brown
sugar,
like about an inch of brown sugar on top.
I used honey back in the day.
Oh yeah, no, I never had honey in my house really.
Yeah.
No, never honey.
We never had sugar. We always had honey.
Brown sugar. Oh, and like regular white sugar. But usually my mom would never buy like cereal that was good.
Yeah, no,
it was
mine
like
too.
cornflakes or like Special K or Rice Krispies.
You're getting healthy cereal.
Healthy in air quotes.
Yeah.
They're not any healthier than the other ones, really.
No, just less sugar.
It's less fun, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which was bad. Like, that's a good way to do it. Like, I guess to, you don't want your kids eating bull crap, but like, oh yeah, Cheerios. Yeah. Or I had Honey Nut Cheerios. I had to get those. But as soon as I had my own money, it was just like, I've always wanted to eat Captain Crunch for every meal.
Yeah,
so I guess I'm going to do that now.
Yeah. When I'm feeling particularly naughty, I reach for that Cinnamon Toast Crunch and I go, exactly. And then I get some organic milk and I go,
like I never had,
it's so good.
I never had pop when I was a kid. So when it was just like every day, I'd be like, oh, buy like 2 liters of Coke. I have the money. You can't stop me now.
Yeah, that was like me too.
You've been surviving off of Lucky Charms. I heard they're marshmallowy delicious. Cinnamon Toast Crunch goes soggy in less than 1 second.
You got to vacuum the Cinnamon Toast Crunch up super fast.
Yeah. That's why I like Captain Crunch, is it would stay so crisp that it would cut your mouth.
I think the milk that the Cinnamon Toast Crunch leaves behind is probably the best milk.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that. Captain Crunch was also pretty good too. But usually when I would eat Captain Crunch, you'd be like, okay, Captain Crunch, milk on top. Eat the Captain Crunch. Oh, there's milk left. Sprinkle some Captain Crunch on top. Eat some more and just do it till you got like one little Captain Crunch soaking up like a little drip of milk.
Yeah, Captain Crunch, Corn Pops, just mouth destroyers.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Captain Crunch gets a weird texture. You're eating it too slow.
Yeah, way too slow.
Curb's got to figure it out with the Captain Crunch. I did the same thing with Apple Jacks too, though the Apple Jacks milk water at the end is pretty tasty, but I just Apple Jacks, eat them, Pour more Apple Jacks, eat them. Pour more Apple Jacks.
Yeah, Apple Jacks, top tier.
They're not on special limited edition anymore. They're
No,
just
you just
regular. They're just regular.
You just
now.
get them now.
Yeah.
Finally.
They've lost the sort of exoticness of them. You bought like 15 boxes of Apple Jacks? You had to do that? I did. That was on one of the episodes of the podcast I listened to. I was like, Mikey, I have 15 boxes of Apple Jacks. And I was like, wow, I did have 15 boxes of Apple Jacks. I forgot about that. They were going to go bad. I ate them way too fast for them to go bad.
Yeah, Apple Jacks are super good.
I was doing it like I worked at a grocery store too. I'd buy a new one and put it at the back.
You'd rotate.
I was rotating the stock.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But I don't have any now. I don't have any cereal. Like I never buy cereal. I just bought Apple Jacks. I had the Tricks they brought back.
Yeah.
Tricks are not good.
Yeah.
So I didn't even eat them. And by the time I was like, I got to get rid of these Tricks. They've been in my cupboard for like 4 months. And it was just like a solid block of Tricks.
All the sugar had
It was just like, it was like a
oxidated.
solid
That's
block.
gross.
So I just threw them into the compost.
Tricks are for kids. Someone I was talking to recently was eating Tricks. And I was like, what? They snapped me a picture of Tricks.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I can't remember.
I
who
only
it
ate a
was.
couple bowls and I just was like, these aren't even like as good as Fruit Loops. So they went in the old recycling, not the recycling bin, the compost bin.
Yeah. I just have apple cinnamon checks right now.
Got to get those Apple Jacks, baby.
Yeah, I like the apple cinnamon Tricks too. They're not as good as the Apple Jacks or as good as the Honey Nut Checks.
What about the Pro Stars?
the Pro
Remember
Stars?
the Pro Stars?
No.
You don't remember Pro Stars?
No.
That was the cereal that was like Wayne Gretzky, Bo Jackson, and Michael Jordan. They had the
man.
cartoon and there was the Pro Stars cereal. I love Pro Stars. They were just like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They
I
were
remember
like,
this
what's
now.
the alphabet cereal?
Alphabets?
No, is that what they called? Alphabets? Yeah, they're like alphabets. That was when we got unhealthy cereal as a kid and it was bagged off brand stuff that didn't taste right. Yeah, you get the bag off the bottom shelf that was the size of a pillow. Yeah, Pro Stars. Man, I love Pro Stars. They were great. Look at that mullet. Luxurious.
What a good looking guy.
As if Wayne Gretzky ever ate Pro Stars.
It definitely did not. Except
I
for
love
right here.
Pro Stars.
Except for
They're
right
not even
here.
going to go in his mouth. He's just going to hold this. I can't believe he ate them!
They cut right there, though. They cut.
Yeah, he spit them out into a bucket immediately after that.
Yeah. There's the Pro Stars bucket underneath the table.
Exactly. Yeah, I loved the Pro Stars. They were great. But yeah, they're like alphabets, basically.
Yeah.
Do they still make alphabets?
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe.
Crazy. That's crazy. I like alphabets too. I have I never eat cereal. Never ever.
Never ever?
No, just Apple Jacks. That was it. It's too much work.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I like
alphabets.
cereal in the morning when I don't have any mouth moisture going on yet.
Oh, mouth moisture. Yeah, I guess I should probably start eating breakfast. Alphabets. Delicious. Or like, what about, what are your thoughts about, what are they called? What's the Sugar Crisp?
Can't get enough of that sugar crisp.
Those things get immediately soggy.
Yeah, I don't...
Like puffed wheat?
Yeah, I don't...
Oh my god.
I don't think... I think maybe I've had them once, but I don't recall. But I do remember that there was just sog.
Yeah. I never eat cereal either. I don't like buying milk because it always goes bad and I never use it. Yeah, I was just buying like 1 liter of milk when I was eating my Apple Jacks. It's more expensive that way, but I never wasted it really.
Yeah. We get 2 liters, but you know, there's 2 of us, so
yeah,
we go through it pretty fast. Because I tend to eat cereal every morning because it's just, I don't wake up in time to do anything.
Maybe I should just get some cereal and some milk today just to see that. Because I just usually get up, shower, waste some time, go to work, and then not eat any breakfast.
Yeah.
Maybe if I had something easy to do.
I usually roll out of bed at 6:30, get my lunch out of the fridge and go to work.
Damn. You're a night shower boy? I mean a night bath boy?
Yeah.
Oh God, no. Gotta have a shower in the morning.
Not me. I don't wake up a mess.
I don't wake up a mess either, but I just gotta get going, and that's how you wake
yeah,
up.
it definitely helps you wake up.
Night filth stew, exactly. Like night
filth
showers.
stew.
I like a night shower too, but I gotta have one in the morning. It just like wakes you up. Get that fucking flaming hot water splashing all over you. That's one good thing about having a kid. She loves milk, so I want cereal. It's there.
Yeah, and you get all the crazy kid cereals.
If you buy them.
Yeah.
Showers wake me up big time. Exactly. I just don't want to wake up earlier than I have to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't want to either, but it's not. It's just I have to.
Yeah,
I have to. If I don't have the shower, it's just like I'm still asleep. Am I going back to bed? If I take a shower after 7 p.m., no sleep until midnight.
Got hair to dry. Got hair to dry.
Yeah, I can take a shower at any time and go immediately to sleep. There's no trouble with that.
Yeah, Danae has a lot of hair to dry. So it's like she has a shower at night, and then it's like, well, now I gotta wait for the hair to dry.
Oh, God. Needs to shave her head, I guess.
I guess so. She won't do that, though.
No. No, I wouldn't think so.
17 minutes before you start work.
It's an ordeal. Enough time to get food and make coffee. Yeah, but you just go to your computer and hit the on button and you're punched in.
It's like, I'm here, boss. I don't have my pants on yet, but that don't matter.
Exactly. Imagine wearing pants to work.
Right?
Just wears pajama pants all day. You don't want to use the blow dryer. Yeah, I get blown out hair, then all frizzle frazzled. I just rub a towel on my head for about 4 seconds and then go lay down.
Yeah, it's
work for Could Be Anyone is playing Elden Ring. Dude, he's living the dream.
Living the dream.
He could get 2 separate jobs doing customer, like computer maintenance, whatever, from home and still play Elden Ring. Yeah, just get a second job and don't quit your first one, Could Be Anyone, and then just slowly do a crappier job at your old job until they take away tasks, but you're still getting paid the same and doing less work. It's IQ 12 million.
IQ, yes. Yeah, Danae's been working at the Hive downtown doing the cleaning there.
What's the Hive?
That's the one of the new high rises.
Oh, yeah.
A residential high rise. So she's been getting back at like 3 a.m.
Jesus. What time does she start at?
After the trades go. So 5 or 6.
Oh my God. Crazy.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. So we haven't been able to do anything.
Fair enough.
I'm going to be dropping her off there once we go pick up the Jeep.
Oh, yeah. Well. Just pick her up and drop her off at work.
Yeah. Well, we're all going to go out to Salmon Arm to pick the Jeep up, and then I'll drop her off at work.
I get that.
When we come back.
I mean, you just pick her up, take her to Salmon Arm, come here. Okay, get out. It's time to go to work.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that sucks. Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Should get some water before we start.
Go do that. Then we can get this show on the road. So we got to get this done so Mikey can go get his vehicular. He's going to drive over so many pedestrians in the Jeep. It's crazy. It is crazy. What's everybody's plans for this week or the rest of the week? I mean, the rest of the day. Words. Like I said, I think I'm going to take the rest of the weekend off and then come back on Monday for streaming and stuff. Just rest up. Because the last 3 days, I've been like dead AF tired. Like Steve Buscemi eyes. Or like Pete Davidson eyes. We were planning to go Scotch Creek Sunday. Scotty Creek? What's Scotty Creek?
It's the opposite direction. It's out past Hunter. No, what's that place?
100 Mile? I've never heard of Scotty Creek.
Cache Creek, north of Cache Creek. Imagine banning dumb people losing their money. Yeah, it's a strange thing. It's a strange thing.
Scotty Creek.
But we're going to talk about that.
Scotty Creek.
Yeah, Cache Creek, just north of Cache Creek.
Okay, but what's there?
I don't know.
Oh.
Rocks. Hiking.
Nice.
Yes.
I've heard of those things before. I've never heard of Scotty Creek, though.
No, this is the first time I've heard of it as well. Scotty Creek.
What kind of rock you looking for?
I'm not looking for any rocks. I don't look for rocks.
Oh, you don't look for rocks?
No, Melted Crayon looks for rocks. Danae looks for rocks. Amethyst. Amethyst.
Should I point out on a map where the old petrified forest is for you sometime?
Probably. Probably a good idea. We'll go there.
You look for other people. Oh, yeah. Very good.
You look for other people.
What kind of people I found you this pebble. Oh, God damn. What a joke. Was that a joke?
I'm hilarious.
Was that a joke?
It was a joke.
Okay.
Was it a good joke? Yes. Yes. Let's see, it was a good joke.
Okay. Oh my God. That's like a boomer dad joke right there.
Oh, it 100% is. 100% is.
Very good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the part of the show where we begin to record the audio version of this podcast. You can listen to it not live on Wednesday.
You are listening live right now.
Every podcast thing that you can think of. We're on Spotify, we're on Google, we're on Apple, we're on everything.
Podbean. Oh, and we're also on Patreon. Patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
Yes.
You can get it tonight or tomorrow. Probably
Audi
tomorrow.
says to shave your beard.
Who says that?
Audi Smo.
Audi Smo?
Audi Smo.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. That's what he said.
Where did he say that?
On YouTube.
No, I'm not shaving my beard.
Have a good weekend and tell Curb to shave that beard.
Who is this person?
I don't know.
Why did they say Curb?
I don't know.
How do you spell this name?
AUTISMO.
Audi Smo. Is this someone I know or something that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm hitting record now. I'm hitting record over here. We are now recording. And so I will say, hello, everyone. Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 83.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, we are on episode 83, so close to 100. I am Mikey T. And of course, across from me is Kurbstomped. You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers. Just give us a hot Google. We'll be the first ones to come up.
Yep.
This is the StreamVoid podcast. It is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Yes.
And we got a little bit of a show to talk about. We've got a few things to talk about, a few news articles. But first,
yes,
I'll ask you, how's your week?
Oh, my week was fine. I was at work and whatever. One day this week, the woman wasn't there. It was on Friday, yesterday.
Beautiful.
So I was alone in the office. That was pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like the best time. But yeah, work was just the same as usual. And then I just was been tired all week. Got that long COVID.
Long COVID.
Still like fatigued all the time.
That sucks.
Yeah, my eyes were just like didn't want to be open. I was just like propping them open, you know? It was crazy. Like I was tired. Like I felt tired, but I didn't feel that tired, but my eyes were just like they didn't want to be open. Yeah, it was bad. So yeah, I was on my days off. It was like that too. So I was trying to do editing for YouTube and stuff, and it was just like a real tough time to do it.
Yeah.
So anyways, I did do much, but it took way longer than it should because it was just like, you know, you'd be watching along and then be like, oh, I missed this. I didn't actually pay attention to what I was watching. I have to watch
zoned
it
out
all
and
again.
you're just watching it and not editing
it's like,
it.
Did I hear something that I needed to remove there? Oh, let me go back. So, but it takes a long time to just even. I mean, these are old VODs I'm using that I recorded where I didn't have it set up where like the audio's on separate tracks and everything like that. So it's tougher to like edit out the miscellaneous stuff you don't want into it because it'll be like I'm talking over something going on in the game and it's like I kind of need that part to be in there about the game, but
yeah, I was like, I saw that you posted the Mocred that we did. I was like, whoa, that's old.
I know it was old. I saw that one on my VOD YouTube archive thing and I was like, I'd privated them all just because I'm not using that channel anymore. I'm just using it as an archive for myself. And I was like, wow, this one got a lot of views when it was just like up there unedited or anything. So it's like, let me download it, edit it up a bit, put it on the other channel and see what happens. So
nice.
I made a little thumbnail for it, but pretty stupid looking thumbnail, but
yeah, just us being like stupid.
Yeah, just our stupid faces like looking up like, oh. Yeah, it was like rough. Like I did this Man of Medan. I'm trying to make it into a series for YouTube and the whole VOD was like 4 hours or whatever long.
Oh yeah.
So I went through the first time. By the end, I'm like, I only took out 12 minutes. Like what? So then I went through it again a second time with like a sharper scalpel.
Yeah.
And was like, well, why did I leave this in here? Like, what is going on? So by the time I was done the second time, I'd taken off like a total of like an hour out of it. Well, so it's a little, you know, more snappy.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to break it into like, I don't know, 8 or 9 little shorter episodes, segments. But as I was watching, I was like, man, I really liked this game. I really liked playing it and I liked the story and everything. And I like how it went and whatever. And then I was like, I really want to play the other 2 in the series. But they're still like $40 on Xbox, so I'm just waiting for a sale. And
When did they come out?
the first one, Man of Medan, I think came out in 2019, and then 2020. Wait, is it 2022 now? Maybe it was 2020, 2021, and 2022.
I had never heard of this game until you said something about it.
Oh yeah, I streamed it like a long time ago. It was a long time ago I streamed it. Because it was when it was on Game Pass, and it's not on Game Pass anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like a narrative-based story, like where the characters can die, and depending on your choices, they can live or die, whatever.
Yeah.
And there's two more, like the House of Ashes and the Little Hope. And then they have another one coming out this year. I can't remember what it's called. And then they also have another one that's coming out that's not part of the series called The Quarry that comes out like just in a few days. That one looks incredible because it's got real actors in it, like David Arquette's in it.
Oh.
Shay Lin is in it. If you watch horror movies, you'll know Shay Lin. Yeah, it's crazy. I think Lance Henriksen's in it, maybe. So I want to do that one on stream too, but that's like a brand new full like $80 release, and it's just like I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I did that, edited that down, and
Supermassive.
Supermassive Games.
Just reach out and give my boy a copy.
Oh, I'm sure they're listening for sure.
Oh, they totally are.
Yeah, they did a bunch of cool stuff. I looked at their old games, and they did this one on the PS4. It's like a police game, but you can play it with your friends, where they would download an app on their phone, and they could control. You could sort of vote how you would play through the different like story beats and stuff like that. And you could if 2 people voted to go shoot this guy, or 3 voted to not shoot him, they wouldn't shoot him and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting. Cool. Yeah. So they're very story-based stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely want to play the other 2. And it looked like the Little Hope one stars the guy that's going to be Adam Warlock for the Marvel movies. Oh. I don't remember his name. Will Poulter or something like that. He was in the Meet the Millers. Did you see Meet the Millers?
No.
Oh, that's a funny movie. You should, or We're the Millers. It's a funny movie. You've probably seen the meme where it's like Jason Sudeikis, Jennifer Aniston, and Emma Roberts, and then Will Poulter, where it's like Jason Sudeikis is saying like, I got paid $1 million, and the other woman says like, I only got paid $500,000, and the other girl's like, I only got paid $20,000, and then Will Poulter's like, you got paid? It's like a classic meme template, so you've probably seen it before.
Probably.
But yeah, I want to check them out. Just keep my eye out for a sale. And then other than that, I just tired and whatever. And I watched the first episode of Obi-Wan, but we're not going to talk about that.
Nope.
Because you didn't watch it.
I haven't watched it.
I'll just say that it's more like old Star Wars.
Yeah. Like episodes 1, 2, and 3?
Like no jokes.
Oh.
Like episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Super serial.
Not serious, but like there's not like the Marvel jokey bullshit always going on.
Oh,
that's in Rogue One. Well, not Rogue One. Rogue One was pretty serious, but like in episode 6 or whatever. Episode 8. Yeah, episode 8. Where like Poe is like trying to call over and like debate the spaceship. It's like, how are you guys doing today? Like, I mean, I guess there's a little bit of joke throwback like that to Star Wars with Han. Like, how are you doing? But it was just like way less jokey.
Yeah.
And a lot of people on Reddit are complaining about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Reddit.
But I mean, like, I wish I could say, but there's like there's parts where I saw what I was watching and I was like, okay, all right, like what's going on here?
Yeah.
But it was kind of like, that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, the idea of like this story. It's Obi-Wan.
Yeah, yeah.
He's keeping an eye out on Luke. So it's like young Luke. But there's also young Leia. And young Leia is pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
But everyone was just like, oh my God, young Leia. This is the dumbest part of that show.
Yeah.
It's just like, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it's whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, I would have guessed there would have been young Leia.
Exactly. But I just enjoyed what I saw.
Nice. I watched the trailer for the other one.
Andor,
yeah.
Yeah, that one looks more
pretty
serious.
Good. That looks pretty good.
I like the idea. Like, they never showed in Star Wars, like in Star Wars 3, 4, 5, it was like, you see like Luke on Tatooine.
4, 5, 6, yes.
4, 5, 6, whatever. And it's like, okay, he's living in like fucking destitute nothingness. But then everything else in the movie is just political intrigue, military. There's nothing else. Like, you never have an idea about, like, oh, there's regular people in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's, like, rich people living on Alderaan.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know, whatever. You just see, that's all you see. And then with these other shows they're doing now, it's like, oh, there's, like, you know, on Tatooine, there's, like, the whole, you know, criminal element and, like, poor people. And then there's, like, whatever. You never really saw any of this stuff going beforehand. Even in episodes 1, 2, and 3, it's like, okay, you see Luke, or not Luke. Is it Luke? I don't even remember. No. It's Anakin.
Yeah, Anakin.
He's like, that's what I call pod racing. And you know, they're poor people on Tatooine, but you never really see anything else besides that.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'll say about Obi-Wan is, like, man, Star Wars, why is it always Tatooine? Can we go somewhere else, please?
Yeah, I don't know how many habitable planets there are within
millions,
the inner
trillions,
system.
A million of them, billion of them.
Well,
they can go to any other
in the universe.
Yeah.
But in the galaxy that they frequent.
So there's 4 planets. They can go to Hoth, they can go to Tatooine, they can go to Yavin 4, and they can go to Endor, and they can go to... Oh, and I can't go to Alderaan. They can go to Coruscant.
Depending on what timeline it is, they could go to Alderaan.
But it's just like, does it always got to be this desert-ass place? Seriously.
I mean, desert-ass place is the easiest to shoot.
Yeah, that's true.
It requires the least
they just go to, like, the desert somewhere. And that's the other thing. It doesn't seem like... I mean, there's lots of CG, obviously, but it looks like... It's not like episodes 1, 2, and 3, where it's just like everything is a fucking green screen. At the start of Obi-Wan, they show a little flashback to set up the story of... And it's all episode 1, 2, and 3 footage, and I was just like, fuck, this looks terrible. Like,
it does.
I don't know, like, maybe... Lucasfilm has all the old green screen footage and they can redo it and make it look better, because it looks terrible. So
they probably could.
They should totally do it, because it looks just terrible. It looks like a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah, I
so
think
bad.
I don't think it's worth it for them to do it. I think if
it totally would be. They do a thing and they say it like, here's a new release in the theater. Here's the special edition. We've redone all the special effects. It's way better. It's more in line with, like, the existing stuff we have. It paid for itself right there. Guaranteed. Just like they did with the special editions for episodes 5, 6, and 7, or 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, what did we do? We fucking made it so Han shoots first. Here's $1 billion. There you go. Enjoy.
Yeah, put in all the deleted scenes and stuff in there, but...
No, man. Imagine what deleted scenes George Lucas removed from those movies.
I mean, we saw some that were taken out for 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, but those were taken out because of, like, we can't do the special effect we want, and Jabba the Hutt is not a Scottish man.
Yeah.
He took it, like, the editors had to remove, like, look at the stuff they left in.
I heard Darth Vader's voice before it was James Earl Jones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's a Scottish man, too.
Exactly. G'day, Luke.
G'day, Luke.
I guess he's, like, Australian then.
Yeah, that definitely Scottish.
But, they could do it for sure, and they totally should do it.
They should.
They probably won't. So bad, man.
They probably
looks
won't.
So bad.
Although if some fan out there, like a super fan, got a hold of that footage, they would do it.
Oh, big time.
For sure.
It's bad. It's really, and it stands out so bad because they go from that as a flashback to the new stuff, and it's just like, man, whoa. The new stuff looks so much better. Oh, the one thing I will say, I mean, in the trailer they do show her. There's like the guys that are hunting down on Tatooine, like the bad guys. She's one of the 7 sisters from the Last Jedi game.
Oh, interesting.
Because I remember when I played the Fallen Order game, they were like, here's sister number 2 from the 7 sisters. And I was like, okay, I got to fight 7 sisters in this game. I get it. But no, you only fight like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, they're the game's like, and I knew they were supposed to cross over, but it's actually crossing over in front of my eyes.
It's happening right before me.
Exactly.
My mind is melting.
Exactly.
Very good.
Anyways, that was my week. I've spoken enough. Mikey T, take the microphone. Tell me about you and everything that's going on with you.
I have my own microphone. I don't need to take
your microphone and then use it.
It's already in my face.
Okay, this is yours as well that I'm using.
Yeah, that's true.
This is your microphone over here too.
That's true. Work was pretty standard. It was very short.
Oh, good.
Like it was just that. It was a short week anyway because of Victoria Day.
Oh, yeah,
but it just
that's right.
flew by.
I forgot about that.
I would like sit down at my computer and then suddenly it'd be 3 p.m. I'd be like, okay, I guess I'm going home.
Nice.
And then Friday, I was like, the boss was like, hey, why don't you take my office? You can move me over into your office.
What?
So I was like,
why?
Okay.
Why?
Because we're trying to hire more office people.
Okay.
And so putting me in the big office makes more sense for training.
Okay.
So I have to train people.
Do you have a better window?
Way better. I got 3 in there.
Wow. Moving
and it's
on up.
Instead of a south-facing window, it's a west-facing window.
Oh, crazy.
But I parked my truck right in front of it, and the 2 p.m. glare off the windshield is
not too
death.
good.
It's death.
Yeah.
I got to back in my truck.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I spent. He's not in next week, so he was like, "Oh yeah, while I'm not here, you can start. You can move me over."
Oh wow, he's getting you to be your mover too.
Yeah. So I was like, well, it's better if he's not there.
I guess so.
He'll just micromanage the hell out of everything.
Just put all his stuff in a box and just put it right inside the door of his new office. Just leave it there.
It's already done.
Oh,
I did it all on Friday.
Okay.
I moved him completely over and me into the big office, but now the big office is just a mess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all next week sorted out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to be. I'm going to move the other guy who's in that office out because he's only in there 1 day a week.
Does he know this is happening? He's going to show up and be like, what the fuck?
Oh, he's going to show up and be like, what the fuck?
Oh, very good.
But his desk is too heavy for me to carry out on my own, and I was definitely on my own.
Just break it.
That's metal.
Oh.
It's metal.
Okay.
I can't take it apart. I can't break it. I can't do anything with it. Just
damn it.
Got to empty the drawers out and then pick it up and carry it over with somebody.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I got the big office.
Very good.
The big office.
Do you have a casting couch in there?
I could put one in.
But you don't.
It's big enough. I could put one in.
Not yet, anyways. Gotta find one.
I gotta find one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be allowed to put a couch in there anyway.
Just put a little nap. Have a little nap there.
Way back in the day when the Kelowna shop was the Wild West, they had like a ping pong table, they had a pool table in there.
Really?
They had like couches all over the place.
Just for
they did
about?
They did like 4 hours of work in an 8-hour day and then just hang out.
Yeah.
Hang out,
right.
Have beers after work in the old office.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was work.
Okay.
And it's Jeep Day today.
Oh, Jeep Day. What does
We're
that mean?
I bought a Jeep.
Oh.
I bought a Jeep Gladiator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, brand new.
Wow.
I was like, I'm an adult. I'm going to buy a new vehicle.
Sure. Sounds like an adult thing to do.
It is an adult thing to do. So after the podcast, which is why it's going to be a little bit rushed maybe at the end. Who knows? Leaving at 2, just a little bit after 2 to go and pick it up.
Yeah.
And we're going to get the test drive. The salesperson is going to be telling me all the features and
Here's
stuff.
how to
we're
do
going to go in the
burnout.
bush. Yeah, essentially. Yeah, Bravey Motors in Salmon Arm.
Oh, yeah.
Just what a pleasant experience.
Really?
Just going there, doing the test drive. All the salespeople were really nice. The financing people were really nice. Everyone's like, oh my God, congratulations, you bought a Jeep.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. Yeah, everyone's super helpful. It's great. I'd recommend going there and buying a vehicle if you are in the need of a vehicle.
I'm not.
Ah, yes, you don't drive.
Sure don't.
Yeah. And then played some Apex, of course.
I
went down to Silver 4 because I didn't have anyone to play with, and you kind of need people to play with in this season because you can't W key. You can't be that solo W key warrior in this season.
Perfect.
It just
it's like
work.
It's team based.
Yeah, kind of.
It's perfect.
And I've been watching a lot of Scrap Mechanic and Rust videos on YouTube lately.
Why?
There's this guy who is, I don't know, he's just really fun to watch play Rust.
Is his name Wellen?
No.
Oh.
He's so polite to people.
Oh, yeah.
But then he makes the most dickish trap bases ever. He's like, oh, yeah, just come on in. Oh, yeah, check out my art gallery.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just blow people up. It's so funny because he's so polite and he's so pleasant to listen to when he's explaining everything. It's so fun. And then, yeah, watching Scrap Mechanic videos of guys doing like challenges, big vehicle challenges, like, oh yeah, you got to build this kind of vehicle to do this thing. And yesterday I watched one where they were building Beyblades. I'm like, oh my God, we have to do that.
They were building Beyblades?
They were building Beyblades. They put like 4 rockets on a certain platform and then put like a drill underneath in the center. And they just like let them rip in this custom Beyblade arena that someone had built.
Crazy.
It looks so cool. So yeah, I started playing Scrap Mechanic.
Yeah.
And man, that game is fun.
It's too grindy.
It's super grindy.
Oh my God.
But building all kinds of crazy jank vehicles.
Yeah. Whenever anyone
pretty
says
fun.
they like to play scrap mechanic, it inevitably comes out that they play in like creative mode.
Yeah.
It's never like they play the game. It's always just like, oh, I just play creative mode
Yeah.
to build vehicles.
I'm playing
Okay.
survival
Yeah.
because I like grind.
Yeah.
And it's so far it's a pretty good grind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you could make the grind easier, building your vehicles.
Yeah, you
better
can.
and
Like you
whatnot.
build your like saw vehicle and stuff,
Yeah.
chopping down trees.
And yeah, it's been super fun.
Mhm.
I've recorded a couple playthroughs,
Nice.
so hopefully gonna make some YouTube videos out
Oh,
of that.
beauty. Yeah, I'm gonna play that on Tuesday night with Salinth.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do it on Thursday, but I was just like, I'm too tired, man. I cannot do it. So yeah, we're gonna do it on Tuesday night.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
should be fun.
Yeah. Last night I played that, and then I stopped playing around 8:00.
You did?
Did Game Club, the Game Club game.
See, you should have just streamed it. Switched over.
No, I
Streamed it.
can't.
What do you mean you can't?
God, I guess I could have been entertaining for people because I was angry
Okay.
playing it, and then I got back on. I was like, wow, I really need to rinse the old whatever that was out of my brain. And so I did a DJ stream after.
Oh, okay.
I went live at 11.
Yes, you did.
Did some DJing, found some good new funky house tracks, found some terrible funky house tracks.
Yeah.
And then that was it, and went to bed.
Beauty.
I tried to stay up. So that we could watch the new Star Wars, but
We're gonna watch it at 4 a.m. in the morning?
yeah, I was hoping she was going to be home earlier, but she wasn't.
Good gravy.
It was like 1 o'clock. I'm like, okay, I can't. I got to go to bed.
Holy shit, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. And yeah, that was my week.
Cool.
We're going out to Scotty Creek tomorrow,
Okay.
just north of Cache Creek.
Cache Creek.
Gonna go rock hunting, maybe do a little geocaching, maybe, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gonna do a little geocaching
Yep.
out there because
Fun.
that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Need to fly the drone around because I don't think it's a park.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, last week we went to Adams River
Uh-huh.
into that salmon run area.
Yep.
Because I haven't been there in a while.
Mhm.
Did some geocaching around
Yeah.
there. Wow, they have manicured the hell out of that now.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah, I haven't been there since I was like in elementary.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like paved
Yeah.
paths. Everything's all manicured. It looks, and they got things blocked off everywhere. So you can't F with the spawning salmon.
If you go across the road and up the creeks along the other side right there, there's there's the historic flume trails along there, stuff like
cool.
that. So you can go see anyways, they've even changed that now. You used to be able to get to like the actual flume. Now they just have like a fucking fake version they built.
Yeah.
But up those side creeks, you can also find salmon spawning when it's salmon spawning time, which is crazy because the creek is like a foot wide and like 6 inches deep.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah, so
it's just like salmon with their backs sticking out.
basically,
Just
that's a
breeding
cool
and
area
dying.
to go check out too. Yeah, the historic flume trail. You should look at that for
Yeah.
another hike sometime.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's totally, it's like every time I've been there, like in recent memory, it's just during salmon spawning time. It's just like 100 people there. And it's just like, it's like an international destination thing now. So, and it just stinks to high heaven.
Oh yeah.
Did it still stink?
Not well. It
No,
does,
not
it
really.
didn't stink when we were there, but there was no salmon run.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Fuck, it just reeks during salmon run, dude.
yeah, dude.
I went there and made the mistake. Well, I didn't make
You go
the
there
mistake.
early, it's fine. You go there late in the season, it's
Oh
like,
my
oh
God.
my god.
I went there late in the season with my cousin one time. We went to the flume trail and then we went down to the thing and she brought her dog and the dog was off the leash and like that's a fucking mistake because the dog's like, wow, these rotten fish stink. Let me roll in them all.
just bodies of
Oh,
fish and sperm
and then just
eggs.
in the truck on the way back. It was just like, oh, disgusting.
What a delight.
Oh, terrible. Oh my God. Just the worst smells you'll ever smell. So.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah, no salmon run there this when we were there.
Not this early.
Not
anyways.
this early.
Yeah.
And I imagine it'll because they just had the big one last year.
Yeah.
So I doubt that this one
There'll
will
be a
very
bunch, but not as many.
big. Yeah,
so.
yeah, for sure.
Anyways, soon to be extinct.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
But the way we are with
Yeah.
preserving our natural habitat, not good. Not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, let's talk about that chapter.
Alan
That made
Lake,
me rage. That I was very unhappy
episode
with.
6.
Chapter 6, episode 6, Game
Alan
Club,
Wake.
Alan Wake.
Yep.
Each week we play a chapter, a level, a whatever
Segment.
segment of a game, and then
Yeah.
we talk about it. This
Mhm.
week or weird. Yeah, this week.
This week?
Alan Wake, Chapter 6.
Yes.
Episode 6.
Yes.
Segment 6.
Yes. Episode 6.
Yes, episode 6.
Previous on Alan Wake.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Basically, this episode is just we got to go fight the bad guy. So we got to get all the way through, rescue our wife. That's basically what the whole point of this episode is.
Yes.
Getting to the end fight, basically, is what you got to do. So, unfortunately, this chapter involved a lot of driving.
A lot of driving.
And the driving is just terrible in this game.
Absolutely the worst.
The most gutless vehicles you'll ever drive. Like, just, you'll have the pedal down and they're just going at the equivalent of like 10 kilometers an hour.
Yep.
Just absolute gutless vehicles. And it's mostly just driving. There's on foot parts, but it was mostly just like, let's get from A to B.
Yeah.
Get out, get another vehicle, get from B to C, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, and the thing is that in these driving sections, invisible walls, 4 days. I tried to go someplace. He's like, no, you can't go through there. Invisible wall. I'm like,
I did
where
not
do I
have
need to
that
go? Oh,
problem at
invisible
all.
wall.
I did
Should I go
not
this
have
way?
that.
Oh, wait, invisible wall.
I didn't have that problem at all.
Oh, yeah. I ran into so many invisible walls. I was getting so frustrated.
No, I just...
There's a cool part. There's a cool part in the driving mechanics section where you go to this one little farm, you got to go off the road a little bit, and then a monster truck comes after you.
Yeah.
That was probably the only little cool part of the driving segment.
Excuse me.
There was one segment in there where you have to, there's a bridge, it's completely blocked off.
Yeah.
There's one spot where it looks like you can drive through, but nope, invisible wall.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, I guess, sorry, I just say I see that roadblock and I'm just like, I can't go through here. So I just get out immediately.
I tried to go through the left side. I was like, oh, maybe I can just go through the left side.
No.
And man, this bridge annoyed the hell out of me.
The bridge was annoying, but the problem was the first time I went on the bridge, I died like 2 or 3 times on the bridge.
Me too.
And it was just because I would be like, okay, running, dodge, run. And it was like, no, you can't do that. You have to like go forward 5 feet. The little barrel will come alive with the darkness energy. You have to destroy the barrel. Then you go ahead 4 more feet and then a fridge comes to life and you destroy the fridge. And then you go ahead 2 more feet and then the actual bridge comes to life and you destroy the bridge.
Yeah.
And
then
if
you fall through the bridge if you're standing on one of those sections.
Exactly. I did that a bunch of times.
Oh, yeah.
So that part was a little bit annoying, but it was just, I tried to just rush through it basically, and that didn't work out. So once I took a more cautious approach, it was no problem.
Yeah. I had almost gotten to the end and there was just an object, like a whatever.
Oh, you walked into it?
And I touched it and it killed me.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
The physics model for objects that way is a little wacky sometimes, where I'll be just walking up the stairs and be like, oh, I took damage. Like, what hit me? And it'd be like, oh, there was a board there that like flipped out when I stood on it. So it damaged me. I mean, it sucks, but the game is like 14 years old. So I'll forgive it a little bit for the like old sort of gameplay mechanics like that.
Yeah.
So. But we eventually make our way to, and during this whole thing, Alan's talking. Well, so I've been having trouble with my streaming setup. Like it kept crashing. My Elgato crashed and I didn't know why. And when I started playing this chapter, it started out fine where you're in Alan's apartment and you have to take the pain pills, put on the sunglasses, talk to your wife, watch the TV show.
Yeah.
It's a flashback. So I put on the glasses and Alan does like a little moan, like, whatever. And you could hear it fine.
Yeah.
I go in the bathroom, I take the pain pills and Alan's like, I feel better, whatever. I go watch the TV show. I watched the whole interview of Alan on the like Harry Garrett show or whatever he's on.
Yeah. That was all live acted.
That was all live acted. So the other thing with that is on the show, it was the host, Alan, and the guy sitting next to him. And the guy sitting next to him is Sam Lake, who's like the executive producer for Remedy, like this game. But did you watch the whole show?
Oh yeah, I watched the whole show.
So at the end, he made they said something to the Sam Lake guy, and he made like a scrunched face to the camera. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Do you know what that was about?
No.
He's the face model for Max Payne.
Oh.
So he was doing like the Max Payne face of like the scrunched face. So anyways, I watched the show. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, in this show, I found that the voice acting, like the acting in it was not...
Well, Alan...
It was pretty subpar.
So the guy that does the voice, the body of Alan Wake is not the guy that does the voice.
Oh, okay.
They're two separate things. Because like the guy that played Alan Wake is like a Finnish actor.
Yeah.
But they used like an English voice actor to do that. So he was saying his lines in English, but he had like his Finnish accent. So they recorded like another guy doing the Alan Wake voice.
Okay.
So
that's why
all
real
those guys
strange.
were like Finnish. So that's why they're all like, they don't use their real voice.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I went into the kitchen and I'm talking to my wife and it sounds like they're talking to me like from 1,000 miles away in a tin can. Like I can't understand them.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, the game's glitching out. So I close Alan Wake, I redo it, and it's the same thing happening. So I'm like, what is going on? So I do a quick Google and like there's some complaints about sound problems in Alan Wake, but I'm like, it's only happened now. Like what's going on? So for whatever reason, I decided to look at my sound settings in my Xbox, and my Xbox was set to output to 7.1 surround sound, which the Elgato doesn't support.
Yeah, so it's trying to play that sound through like a surround sound speaker because she's far away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, she's not far away, but she's like in front of me, but it's trying to use like a frontal speaker.
Oh, yeah, it's trying to use the front.
Whereas the video is just like a whole surrounding whatever thing, right? So I switched to the stereo and then it worked fine. So then I was like, I wonder if that's why my Elgato was crashing, because it's like not used to taking a 7.1 sound signal and outputting it. Anyways, after that, it seemed like my problems were over and the sound was fine at this point. So
nice.
But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to get through this driving chapter. I didn't want to do any adventuring.
Awful.
Like, I hate the driving. If it was running around, I'd have been fine. I would have looked everywhere and everything. But like driving in the game just sucks because you'll hit an ankle high wall and you'll stop. Like you'll hit a rock and the truck can't drive over it. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But eventually we get through, and Alan's basically talking about how he had to write his way to fight this boss that he has to go fight, right? So you get to this like. You're fighting your way through the murky darkness. No, wait, this is after you fight the boss, actually. Now I think about
No,
it.
there's a spot where you're at like some old mining town again, and you have to do all this pushing of mining equipment out of the way. But there's also a fight right after that where you have a big spotlight.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God, there's a big spotlight. So I run up to the spotlight, I turn around, I start flashing on people, and then it didn't tell me anyone spawned behind me. I just got instant gift from a boss, from like one of the bigger guys.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that all the fighting I did in this area, all the guys, even though I'm playing on easy, are so tough.
Yeah.
Oh, multiple flashbangs, multiple
Yeah.
flare shots just to kill them.
I think that the only difference between probably easy and normal or whatever is that you take less damage, because I had to use multiple flashbangs on these guys too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know. I was getting like, if I got hit by one guy, I was dead.
Well, then something's rotten in Denmark there, because I was not getting hit once and dying.
Well, I would get hit once, then get stunned, and then he'd hit me 4 more times, and I would die.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Then I didn't have that trouble really.
I think maybe I was rushing through too much.
Maybe. I mean, I was rushing too, but I guess maybe I was going a little slower. Like, I fought all the guys generally leading up to the like spotlight. Yeah. And then like when I got on the spotlight, more guys started walking up the hill towards me and I blasted them.
Yeah, that's eventually what I had to do.
Yeah.
I tried to when I got up to there the first time and I died to the one bigger guy.
Yeah.
When I respawned, I tried to just book it all the way up there, and everything started flying around and it's fine. I was on my way to where that bus was that goes flying up and it just instant died.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay, I guess I'm not supposed to be up that far that fast.
There was a lot of cool cinematic moments in this one where you're like driving the truck and like they're throwing like a train car at you and it's bouncing down the hill.
Yeah.
And you're running up the hill and they're trying to drop like a boat on you and stuff like that. Like that stuff was really cool. I like the look of that all. But once we fight our way through the town, we get to like the boss battle where we have to fight this black darkness tornado that's got like
right at the edge of Cauldron Lake.
Yeah, there's all these like boats flying around it and they're all like possessed by the darkness. So this time you get there, flare gun, you just pick up all the flares, you just shoot the flare gun into the thing and destroy it. I must have missed that when I played this originally.
Yeah.
Because I remember I died so many times to this boss and it took me forever to beat it because I had just used my flashlight.
Yeah.
So I just would shine my flashlight, ran out of batteries, wait for it to recharge. So I don't know how I missed the flare gun this time, because there's like literally infinite ammo. Flares. And you just pick it up and just like poof, poof, just shooting like 100 flares.
So
it's no problem.
When I sat at the flare gun box and started shooting flares, and I was like, nothing is happening.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing any damage whatsoever. Yeah. You have to like jump over that first gap.
No,
and
you
get
can
right
do
up to
damage to it from there, because I totally did.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
I was doing nothing.
I was shooting at it from the. It took a lot of shots from there to do it, but you could do it totally.
As soon as I got up to the front, it took 3.
Yeah, I mean, once I destroyed a bunch of it from a distance, I just jumped over and just lit it up big time.
Yeah.
But when that happens, we get into like Alan had written about how he was in the darkness and he had to like write his way out of it.
Yeah.
And you get into this darkness area where there's just words and you shine your flashlight on them and then they come to life. And it's sort of like you'll say bird and you shine your flashlight on it and a bird appears and flies away. So you do that and you eventually flashlight your way to the house on Cauldron Lake or the cabin on Cauldron Lake where you're trying to get your wife back. And basically it's like you've rewritten the encounter from when she gets kidnapped at the start of the game and you know what's going on. So you dive in the lake after her to try to get her back. And then she comes to the surface of the lake like she's rescued, but we're still trapped in the cabin. And it sort of shows things have gone back to normal in Bright Falls. Like they're having their deer parade and everyone's clapping each other on the back. Like, how's it going, buddy? And Alan's trapped in the house and he's writing the story about how like, oh, it wasn't actually a lake. It was an ocean. Dun, dun, dun. And the game's sort of over.
Yeah.
But one thing I did notice at the end there where he's in the cabin typing is the two windows that are upstairs in the little loft he's in they're like porthole circular style like windows, which is very much similar to the light holes in the diving suit.
Yeah.
Like he's in the diving suit too. The other thing too, at the end of the game, they're like totally setting up a sequel because
yeah, for sure.
It's like you're talking to Thomas Zane. I think it was Thomas Zane. He's telling you about, you know, whatever. And then it's all of a sudden there's two Alan Wakes and Thomas is like, oh, that's Mr. Scratch. Don't worry about him. Everyone that knows you will meet him. Don't worry about Mr. Scratch. And he's got like an evil grin on his face. And it's just like, what's going on with Mr. Scratch? And then at the end, they show like in the ending video, they show everyone clapping themselves on the back, except Ruby I think it was Ruby was her name, from the diner.
Yeah.
She's holding a lantern. And it sort of zooms in on her. And then in the background, they show Nightingale.
Yep.
He's like peeping over the window at her. And it's like all these things that they sort of introduced in the game that are just never resolved. Like, it'll be in the sequel. Will there be a sequel? Oh, sure. Like 14 years later, we'll do a sequel. But I mean, they did do Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which, you know, has some story into it. But that's mostly just about killing bad guys.
Yeah.
So,
let's I'm gonna go back to the boss.
Okay.
The swirling mass of darkness and ships and boats and walls. Every time I tried to like aim,
it would snap to
something flying around.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
I don't like how they do that with the auto snap. I mean, I get why.
Aim assist, fine.
Yeah.
But that was just like I would be aiming at the thing, I would scope it and be like, whoop. I'd be looking behind me.
I don't know if there's an option to turn that off. I didn't look, but I found that especially when I'd be fighting a bunch of bad guys and be like, I just want to shoot that barrel. Stop snapping to the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me shoot the exploding barrel. It's obviously there for a reason. So
I found that extremely annoying, especially at that boss fight.
Yeah. There might have been a toggle to turn that off, but I didn't even bother looking. I just was like, whatever. But yeah, that part was annoying because it'd just be like looking straight ahead and then I'd be just like pointing like way up in the sky at something that was flying by. So that was annoying. And then I killed a lot of birds in this episode too. Lots of birds.
Yes, lots of birds.
And I got a lot of achievements too.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden I'd just be like, oh, I got an achievement. Oh, I killed like 50 bad guys with a shotgun. Oh, I killed 100 birds. Oh, I killed like 20 guys with flashbangs. So I got a lot of achievements going on there.
So at the end, when we're walking through darkness, I wasn't walking through darkness. The screen was bright white. I couldn't read a single thing. I was like, what is this? Oh, does that say telephone pole? I can't tell. It's just like the graphics were completely glitched out. Everything above the horizon was black. Everything below the horizon was white. You had that
problem before too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Something else was going on.
I was like, what is this? How this is supposed to look? No. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't read anything. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I'd like shine my light into the white and something would be like, it'd do the thing like it was
make
removing
the noise.
The darkness. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, that's crazy.
That completely ruined the ending for me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Completely ruined. I was like, okay, I'm supposed to, I don't even know.
Console gaming is superior. That's crazy. That sucks.
I know. It was bad. I was like, oh my god.
I want to see like the story, like what's going on with everything. Cause like, it's like, what's going on with Mr. Scratch and Nightingale and everything.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Alan Wake 2. I'll definitely play it when it comes out. I'm assuming that the gameplay will be better.
Can only hope.
It can't get worse, really.
I don't think it could get worse.
But I mean, back in 2008, like the game was fine. Like,
yeah,
I didn't have any of
2008.
these complaints about it back then. Not that I remember, anyways. Yeah. But yeah, just the driving and like just getting shivved from behind with no indicator that like. So it would give you an indicator if you weren't in a fight.
Yeah.
Because if you were getting something spawned behind you when you weren't in a fight, it would slow down and it would show the guy on the screen. Like it would pull back and show Alan, and you could like slowly swing your flashlight around to shine at him. But if you're already in a fight and something spawns behind you,
that's it.
They come and just stab you with their sickle. Like there's nothing.
Yeah.
So there was a few times where I'd just be like, at the last millisecond, I'd see like, oh crap, and I just successfully dodge somehow. But yeah, there was a lot of times it was just like, oh, well, I'm dead again. I did also, in this chapter, it was just like flashbang, just like, who cares? Alan's dropping his weapons all the time. If I've got it, just use it. Just use the best thing always. That's what I got to be doing in this chapter. So I might go back and see about getting the achievements for like the missing like manuscript pages and stuff, because some of them you can only get in the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm not a huge fan of that, but
no, me neither.
Yeah, it was just I was just like flare, flashbang, flare launcher, gun, whatever, just throwing them everywhere. So yeah, it was good. So overall, would you say you would recommend or not recommend Alan Wake
in 2022?
Yeah.
I recommend watching the cutscenes.
Yeah. Just get the story.
I do not recommend playing this game.
No, the gameplay is not particularly good. I agree to that. I like the story a lot. I don't know. I kind of like that weird, like what's going on, what is happening kind of story. Where I like it when it's sort of like they do have an end goal of what they. This one seemed like they have an idea of what they're doing. Yeah. Whereas you watch some stuff and it's just like they just wrote whatever shit they thought was wacky, where it has no like end goal of what could happen to it, like Lost, basically. But yeah, the gameplay, like, no,
awful.
Yeah, awful. It's not too good. Yeah, it's really not that good for gameplay at all. But the story, I like the story a lot, so yeah, I'd recommend it for that.
Yeah, like the story and the mechanics involved with the story, like the pages, the manuscript pages, reading, being able to read ahead, being able to read parts that you didn't see.
Yeah, like the foreshadowing.
Yeah, the foreshadowing, the things that happened with other people that you didn't get to see. That was all super cool.
Yeah, this is a perfect example of like sort of storytelling done good or well.
The locations were great.
Graphics were good.
Graphics were good. Yeah, graphics were definitely good.
For a remastered 2008 game, like, looked really nice.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But like, yeah, all the combat, all the driving, all the mechanics involved in that. I was like, oh, cool. You got to like do the flashlight to get rid of the darkness and then you can shoot them. Yeah. But then that got so old so quick and it became so unfun.
Yeah. A lot of the things where it was like, oh, I picked up a flare gun. It instantly just equips the flare gun.
Oh, yeah. That annoyed the hell out of me.
It's like, I had the gun in my hand. Leave the gun in my hand. I don't need to switch back to the gun every time I pick up a different gun.
Yeah, but you had to put that gun away to pick up the new gun.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. But somehow Alan can fire a hunting rifle one-handed. So yeah. I think he could probably put the gun away without putting his other gun away.
Probably.
So, yeah, I would recommend, if you like this genre of sort of, I don't even know what you'd call it, like mysterious horror. I don't even know. It wasn't really scary too much. There's a few times where I got a little jump scare.
Yeah, well, yeah, there was a few times where I got goosebumps because I was like, oh, it's kind of creepy in here. But jump scares, no.
Usually it was just like I'd get mysteriously attacked by someone that I didn't see, and that would be like, oh, crap.
But I'd just be like, you
yeah, just the story, though, intrigued me.
Yeah,
again,
the story's very good.
I mean, it's the second time I've dealt with it, and I'm still just like, ooh, what's going on? So I'm excited for Alan Wake 2. I'm sure that the gameplay will be way better, especially since they've done like Control and Quantum Break since then that apparently have way better gameplay.
Ah, there you go. Oh, Control. That's one we could play too.
Oh, yeah. Or Quantum Break. I think that might be on Game Pass too. Anyways, yeah, recommended if you want the story. Not the gameplay.
Yeah, don't play it for the gameplay, that's for sure.
Exactly.
But if you want a cool mysterious
Story.
Yeah, for sure. Play that.
So there's still 2 like download chapters in there that we're not going to do for Game Club. They do expand on the story a bit, but we're not going to do those for Game Club. We're going to move on to the next game, which you haven't decided on yet.
Yeah, there is a tweet right now.
Twitter poll.
A Twitter poll that you can go and vote for the game that you want us to play.
Yes.
Or you can add a game down below.
Yes.
So far, we have Hellblade,
Yep.
A Senua's Sacrifice,
Yep.
and A Plague Tale.
Yes. Both on Game Pass.
Both are games that we've wanted to play.
Yeah. I'm kind
Or
of
have you
leaning
been
towards
interested
Hellblade personally, just because Hellblade 2 is coming out soon. So it'd be nice to be caught up on that.
Yes.
But if you have another suggestion of something, put it on the tweet, and we will let you know shortly if you want to play along, so you can start working on it too.
Yes, indeed.
Cool beans.
All right, guys, it's about that time. It's about that time that I'm going to mention a website, a particular website.
Oh yeah.
It's called patreon.com. And if you go to /StreamVoidPod, you can help us create this podcast.
Yes.
You can get in there at the ground level and help us build this bad boy up. You get all kinds of bonus content. You get the podcast early. You will get it on Sunday instead of Wednesday. You get all of the pre-show amble and the post-show amble.
Oh, wow.
There's so much content that you are missing out by not being on Patreon. There's at least an hour, even more,
Yes,
a lot of the days
exactly.
where that does not come out on the podcast catchers.
Exactly.
The distribution websites.
All for $1 a month.
All for $1.
It's cheap.
You
Cool
can
breeze.
get double
blowing
the
through your
podcast.
wallet.
Yeah. You can get double the podcast for sure.
So think about it if you'd like to.
Yes.
It'd be helpful to pay for the hosting.
Yes.
Not that it's putting me in the poorhouse.
No.
Yet.
Yep. All right, let's talk about some news.
Okay, let's do it.
Respawn has revealed Star Wars Jedi Survivor, a sequel to Fallen Order.
Yes. This was cool. The continued story of Cal Kestis. I knew this was coming. Like they've already said they're doing a sequel, whatever. But I guess it was Star Wars Celebration or something recently where they had some Star Wars event going on recently. And they were, because it seemed weird that they announced it just, now basically. But it looks like it's takes place 5 years after Fallen Order, which puts it in the timeline of Obi-Wan.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So Cal's doing his Cal thing, trying to get some Jedi together, I guess, bringing them back. It's interesting they've decided to call it Star Wars Jedi Survivor and not like Fallen Order 2. I thought that was interesting because, I don't know, just games like sequels. They like to put a 2 after one.
They do like to add numbers to games.
But yeah, I'm assuming it'll be just like the first one, sort of a Souls-light Star Wars game. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, does Cal just start with all his Jedi powers again? Or do you actually play as Cal? Or do you play as a different Jedi? Maybe it's a different Jedi. Maybe Cal's just telling you what to do in this one.
Yeah, it could be.
We don't actually know. The trailer didn't show too much, except it showed some sort of bad guy who had like sharp teeth, and then someone in a bacta tank that he was like looking after. So maybe that's you.
Could be.
Maybe you make a Jedi in this one. Maybe you're a survivor. So maybe you were like, I don't know. Maybe you were a youngling in episode 3 and you escaped, and it's 5 years later and you're 17 years old or something and you're a Jedi.
That would make sense.
And you can make your own Jedi this time. Could be interesting.
I guess we don't know how many younglings escaped from episode 3. Because I have not seen the Clone Wars animated cartoon.
I sure haven't either. Never will.
And I think they probably go into it.
Does the Clone Wars even count as... I don't think the Clone Wars is part of the extended lore anymore.
No, the animated series?
I think it was made before Disney bought them, so it doesn't count.
Huh.
I think only certain things before when Disney bought Star Wars counts as lore, and anything after counts. And I don't think Clone Wars is part of it, but I'm not sure. But, yeah. Have you had any interest in playing the old Star Wars?
Yeah, I do.
Fallen Order?
I do have interest in playing it, but
yeah.
it's finding the time,
Finding the time? Could have put that on the old Game Club short list.
Yeah, we could.
I'd play it again.
Yeah, it sounds like certain parts of the Clone Wars are incompatible with canon material.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, mostly anything that was made before the buy doesn't count anymore.
Yeah.
And anything after counts, including games, which obviously is coming. Well, like in Obi-Wan, like I said, one of the 7 sisters is prominently in the first episode, so which is cool.
Yeah, very good.
I'd like to play the Fallen Order again. I had fun with it. The only problem with the Fallen Order one is that it's, again, like, no chapters.
Yeah.
You could be like, okay, play all of Kashyyyk now.
It's a go your own way kind of game.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
like
trying to figure out how to do that.
It's very Souls-like, where it's like you finally fight your way down, and it's like, oh, I can turn on this elevator, so I can get down here faster now. So, yeah, we're trying to figure out a way to do Game Club where it's not like a chapter-based story game, because it's like, I don't know. Like
it just opens up the catalog that we can play.
Well, and I think it's also, like I said, before we started the podcast, like when I would hear people talk about Fallout on a podcast, it'd be like, oh, I went to the East and this happened and I saw this happen and blah, blah, blah. And there'd be like a little bit of spoilers between the two of us, but I don't think it would be too big of a deal, really.
Yeah. We would have to have a certain destination or goal in mind before.
Yeah, I guess so.
Played.
I mean, even still, like,
Just
as
so
long as we
would
just get towards the end at the same time, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
No.
Because even then, if it's like, oh, I did this quest 10 hours before you, it would be like, oh, I could add this sort of thing. Oh, I remember you said this about it, but I did it this way and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, I'm excited. 2023, I think they said, is when this is coming.
Not bad.
Next gen, I guess current gen only. No, like previous gen games.
Yeah.
I'll play this for sure. I was pleasantly surprised with the Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Very good.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about some more Star Wars.
Oh.
Kathleen Kennedy confirms the next Star Wars film will be Taika Waititi's.
Oh, Taika Waititi. He of Thor, Love and Thunder, etc., Thor Ragnarok, as well as What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah,
and,
very good.
All that stuff. Yeah, that's cool. He's a good director, but I think also he's kind of like the kind of Star Wars I'm not a huge fan of, i.e. like jokey Star Wars, Marvel Star Wars, like the whole like goofing around sort of thing, which I'm not a big fan of in Star Wars. It's the same thing with Star Trek. It's like Star Trek now is all like action movie, pew pew, shooting lasers and explosions, where it's like, no, it's like Star Trek was like military, like political intrigue and that sort of thing for me anyways. I guess that's just because that's what I watched when I was growing up, basically. Yeah. I'm sure that, I mean, I guarantee you Star Wars done by him is going to be good.
Yeah, 100%. And it'll sell tickets for sure.
Is it going to have tickets, or are they just going to do it straight to Disney Plus?
Oh, it'll have tickets.
Yeah, you think so?
There's no reason not to go back to theater now.
I mean...
Have a big theatrical release? Let's go.
I thought you were just anti-theatrical release.
I am. I'm like, I'll watch it at home, though.
Okay.
Though, when I did just go see the new Doctor Strange...
Yeah.
That was really good in theaters. Like, the 3D was done really well.
Yeah.
Which, I was like, wow, I'm glad I saw it in theaters, because, the 3D was just superb. Okay. It was superb.
I like the theater. I like the popcorn.
Yes. I got dog and nachos. Ooh. I was very hungry.
Oh, my God. Just get, like, 2 things of popcorn.
I can't.
You can't eat that much popcorn?
No, I can't eat that much popcorn. I get through half the bag, and I'm like, okay, I can't.
I can eat 2-3 of those in a row, no problem.
I was hoping they were going to have, like, that candy pop that they have in some places where you get like your Oreo popcorn.
No,
so good.
No. God damn. They don't have any information really about this movie.
No, not at all.
About like what it's about, when I mean what era it is, if it's even part of like existing Star Wars lore or anything like that. Like that's the other thing with Star Wars. The only thing it really needs to be is the Force. Like it could be any part of the galaxy, any timeline. The only thing it needs is the Force.
The Force and a certain look.
Well, I mean, okay. The certain look I agree with if it's in the like rebel stuff, whatever, with the Empire. But if it's like off a few million light years away, someone with the Force, that's all it needs to be Star Wars, really.
Yeah. I'm thinking back to episode 3 of The Mandalorian.
Okay.
Because it didn't feel like Star Wars.
I have no idea.
Mando was in it, but and there was the Empire or whatever. well, ex-Empire.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like Star Wars because it didn't look like Star Wars. It didn't have that Star Wars look or feel.
I mean, yeah, but like, what are they gonna do? Like, everyone has mutton chops, and like, it's got a CRT monitor. Like,
Gotta have a CRT monitor and mutton chops. Let me tell you.
I agree, and like, yeah, I know the whole aesthetic of Star Wars is like futuristic retro, basically.
Yeah.
But like, it's even in like the Alien movies, like Prometheus and stuff. It doesn't really have like the staticky monitors and stuff like that because, I mean, I prefer that, but it doesn't really. It's fine for like you and me, but like some kid watching it or a young person would be just like, "Oh my god, what's with this?
Why is that monitor all just green?
Why didn't they use a touch screen? Why are they using a keyboard?"
Yeah, I guess you got to appeal to a wider audience.
But I will say, in like what looked like Andor trailer, there was a lot of mutton chops, like long sideburns and stuff. So
that Andor trailer looked amazing.
Yeah,
I was like, "Yep."
That's the kind of Star Wars I'm more of a fan of. Is like serious, like they can have an occasional joke, but it's not like a joke factory. Like it's not like watching like Ant-Man.
Yeah,
I don't see it as Star Wars. So
I think I agree. I think I prefer, like, I like a little bit of jokey here and there, but when you make it too far, like freaking episodes 8, 9, and
yeah. Like when it's like it's just like a little thing in the movie, it sort of stands out more. Like I can't in like episode 7. I know there was jokes and japes going on in there stuff, but I can't really think of any because like there was more than one.
Yeah.
But if I think of like episode 4 or whatever, there's one joke where Han's like, "How are you doing?" It's like, oh, I remember that because it just so stood out of like, you know.
Yeah, it was more serious. Yeah, I think I'm a bigger fan of the more serious. There was a lot of, during Mandalorian and
Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, there was a lot more jokey, but I didn't mind that in a series.
Yeah. I'd only watched the first episode of Book of Boba Fett and I didn't watch The Mandalorian. But I mean, the one part that made me laugh in the Book of Boba Fett was like, it fits so well with like the sort of lore of Star Wars where it's like Boba Fett is like welcoming everyone in to pay homage to him. And then the Twi'lek or whatever ambassador guy comes in and is like, just the way he was talking to, he's the guy with the, like the hair tentacles.
Yeah.
And the way he was talking to him and like just interacting with him was hilarious. I was cracking up at that part, but it was like not just a joke for a joke's sake. It was like part of like the lore of Star Wars. Like he would obviously say like, "Oh, I'm not here to give you a gift. Like, what are you sending back with me to give to my guy?" And it's like, okay. But yeah, obviously if they're getting the Taika Waititi to do this, it's going to be some jokes and japes because that's kind of what his thing is.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've enjoyed all the Marvel stuff that he's done, so.
I don't know if I've seen any.
He did.
I have not seen the last 2 Thor movies. There's been 4. Well, I guess the new one's coming out.
Yeah, the new one's coming out.
But I've only seen the first 2 Thor movies.
God, what was the?
There's
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, and now he's got Love and Thunder.
Yeah. Ragnarok is my favorite Marvel movie. So.
Oh yeah. No, I haven't seen that one. And I don't even know if I've ever seen anything he's directed, really. I just know he's good.
Yeah, he's definitely good.
Like I never watched What We Do in Shadows.
Nope, never seen it.
And I know that's great. And there's some pirate movie he acts in where he's like a gay pirate or something like that. I'm not sure what's going on. I can't remember what that's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they have like a goal in mind. That's the thing with the like episode 7, 8, 9. It's like they didn't know what the fuck they're doing. It's like we'll remake episode 4 for episode 7, and then episode 8 is like they're chasing down a spaceship and they don't know, like they can't catch up to the ship. Like what is going on here? And I haven't even watched episode 9, but they had no idea what they were doing.
I couldn't get through episode 9.
Yeah, it's just
I only got through episode 8 because I saw it in theaters, and I'm like, I paid a lot of money to be here, so
I watched it on Disney Plus or something, and it was just like, oh my god. I mean, it was cool. Oh, there's Mon Mothma, whatever. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it just was like, holy fucking Jesus Christ. They don't know what they're doing.
No, they didn't.
Well, and they should have, it should be like the Marvel movies. Like, here's phase 1. We got to get from point A to point B. Point A is Tony Stark. Point B is Tony Stark's killing, like, fucking
Thanos.
Yeah. Everything else is somehow related to that. I mean, I don't want to see 15 fucking movies that all lead to this one point like they do in Marvel, but like the 3 movies should have had a story. This is where it starts. We got Rey. This is how it ends. Rey is like, whatever.
Yeah.
She's an adopted Skywalker or whatever the fuck it is. But this is how we get there. And there's a good story in between and it all leads up. Whereas this one, it was just like, oh, well, how do we do it? Oh, yeah, Palpatine. He's here. Okay, cool. Let's go.
It was like, you make a movie.
Yeah.
And then you make a movie. It has to be loosely based on the first movie. And then you make a movie and it has to be loosely based on the first 2 movies.
I don't understand how they can sign these actors for 3 movies and they have to do 3 movies and whatever, but why don't they get the director in there for 3 movies?
Yeah,
or
right?
like the writer or whatever, man. I don't get it. I don't either. I mean,
just like share a vision.
Marvel's doing that for the movies. Like if you look at like, I think, weren't all the Captain America ones done by the Russo brothers?
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know. Anyways, hopefully they figured it out because they really squandered a lot of goodwill they had when they started up the new movies. Everyone was super fucking pumped. They're like, yes, every year Star Wars movie, we're gonna get Star Wars TV shows, everything's ready to go. And then it was just like, oh, that's what we're getting?
No thanks.
No thank you.
I don't want any of that.
So
at least the series that have been coming out on Disney Plus have been good.
I mean, I watched 2 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett, and I just was like, no, no, thank you. Mandalorian, sure, that could be radical. I don't know. I never watched it.
It was great.
I watched the first episode of Obi-Wan. I'm going to watch the second episode of Obi-Wan probably today. I was going to watch it last night, but I was too tired.
Yep.
But so far, Obi-Wan is been so good.
Yeah.
Even though there's things when I'm watching and I'm like, really, that's
you're doing it that way.
Well,
okay.
It's not even like it's like that's why he got away because of that. Like I think that wouldn't have been a hindrance here.
Yeah,
but I enjoyed it anyways. So
yeah, good.
Star Wars.
Yes. All right.
Yep.
Next up,
Apex
Legends Mobile generates almost 5 million in its first week.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
not too bad.
Monies.
Not too bad.
The question is, how much does it cost to make Apex Legends Mobile? Probably not $5 million.
Probably not.
Yeah. I guess is 5 million a lot for a mobile game? I don't actually know anymore.
Me neither.
It seems like a lot. I think it would probably be a lot. That it was worthwhile. I also, like I said last time we talked about Apex Legends Mobile, they really screwed it up. They should be like encouraging you, MikeyT33, to play Apex Legends Mobile.
They should be, but they're not.
With some sort of crossover or like cross progression or something.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, God, playing on mobile. Did you get through the tutorial yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you play a match?
No.
No. No.
No, I was like, playing mobile games for me is not a serious event. It's something I do when I'm on the toilet. It's something I do in between loading things. It's something I do like I'm doing dishes and I'll like take a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
It's not something I do to sit down and play a serious competitive shooter to do. Yeah. Yeah,
no, I get it. It's not something I think would be fun to do at all either. But I guess if you're a kid, like that's your, like you give your kid who's 1 year old crying. Can a kid that's 1 year old hold a phone? I don't know.
No.
But they're used to like that's just the way it is now. You play touchscreen, they're good at it. But like that just sounds like terrible to me.
Yeah, it sounds awful to me as well.
But they should be encouraging like people that play like on PC and stuff to play mobile somehow. Like there should be some sort of cross whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's just money left behind basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, 5 million the first week. I guess
Is
it can
that good?
only go up from there, I would think.
That's everyone buying the battle pass right away.
Yeah.
And maybe unlocking all the characters, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how it works in mobile. You have to buy them all.
You do have to buy them all.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get Bloodhound and Octane at the start.
What, 2?
Yeah.
You don't even get 6?
You don't even get 6. You get Bloodhound and Octane.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
I know.
Bloodhound and Octane. Well, at least they gave you 2 that are pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not like they gave you 2 trash ones where you have to buy better ones immediately.
Yeah.
That's crazy that they don't even give you like 1 of each class.
No.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. Holy. Yeah. It's 5 million. Well, we'll see how long it lasts, and I don't know. Maybe it'll just one day I'll be like, it didn't work out. Shut her down.
Yeah.
Shut down the servers. No refunds. No refunds. Can't do it. It would be interesting to know, like, what does, like, I don't know. Do people play Clash of Clans still? What does Clash of Clans make in a week?
Probably a lot.
Or, like, what does Candy Crush make in a week? That's probably, like, the gold standard. I don't even know if they, like, have this information out available.
So it looks like they make 3 Clash of Clans players spend, and this was $3.9 million a day.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Okay, so 5 million it's okay. It's nothing crazy.
It's nothing crazy.
But has this launched everywhere yet? Apex Legend Mobile? Or is it still in like...
It hasn't launched everywhere. It has launched, but not everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Okay, 2018, their Clash of Clans was making 1.5 mil a day.
2018, so 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy that was 4 years ago. Yeah, it's probably gone up since then.
Probably. That's ridiculous.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Gotta make some shitty mobile game.
I guess so.
Just be like a billionaire.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes.
So you're going to go back to Legends Mobile and give it another try? Try to play a game?
I don't know. Maybe once controller support comes out, I'll try it. Or if controller support gets better. I'm not entirely sure if it's out or not, or if it's even operational. I've just read articles where they're like, oh yeah, it's coming, or oh yeah, it's garbage, or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. It's there.
Yeah.
I'll try it in a couple months to
You'll
see
just
if
fire it up again, or when it accidentally launches on your phone.
Yeah. When I fat finger my touchscreen.
Yeah, like how I accidentally launched Diablo Immortal one time somehow. Just like, what's this noise coming from my pocket? What the hell? What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right. You remember Knockout City?
Is that the wrestling free to play?
No, it's the dodgeball.
Oh,
on top of city streets.
Right. Yeah.
It's going free to play June 1st. Of course.
Why wasn't it free to play from the start?
I don't know. It's one of those. This is one of those games that should be free to play to start. I was like, didn't this game just come out? But no, it came out last year in April.
Oh yeah.
Well, like, what?
It barely made it a year
already?
Well, that's every 2 months.
Yeah, I guess.
How long does an Apex season last?
Yeah, I get 3 months.
Okay, so it's a little shorter.
Yeah.
At least they figured it out faster than like friggin' Fall Guys or like any of those other ones that are like still trying to charge for them. I don't know how any of these guys can think they can charge for a battle royale, or not a battle royale, but like these multiplayer, like cosmetic based team games that require like PvP basically.
Yeah.
Like you have to have people playing it. You just need to be free basically.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're Call of Duty, you need to be free.
Yeah, if you're trying to launch a new IP, especially when it's like some cartoony PvP game, it needs to be free. Like, that's just the way it works now.
You need the kids to be playing it, and you just need to get it to as many damn kids as possible. Yeah. And you got to make it free. Like,
and one of those, at least 1 in 10 of those kids is going to have their dad's credit card tied to their account.
Like, is PUBG free to play now?
It is free to play now.
It is free to play now.
Though,
yeah,
when it first came out,
it was cost.
Yeah, it was stonks.
But it was also the biggest game.
It was stonks.
It was the biggest game on Steam when it was, you still had to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the era of like buying for a PvP game like this, like massively multiplayer PvP game, you can't charge. Like every single one that's tried to come out is just died up.
Yeah.
I mean, what's still going? That's like Dead by Daylight, I guess, but that's like not really that big of a.
No, it wasn't. It is AAA release.
Well, that's fair, but like it's PvP, but it's still like it's only 4 players or whatever. It's not like you need 20 people in the game or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. And then they give everything that comes out is just free.
Yeah. Is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can only assume. And yeah,
I can assume not because I don't see them getting the license to play as like Ghostface and giving it to you for free.
Yeah. And then
I'm pretty sure you have to buy them.
Among Us was, I mean, it only costed $5.
It was free on mobile.
Was it free on mobile? Yeah. It was free on mobile.
Yeah.
But who played it on mobile? Like when it was at its height of popularity?
Lots of people. I mean, that's all they could afford. Free on mobile.
Yeah. But they made stonks as well. Ridiculous amounts of money.
But again, that should have been at the like tail end of the hotness, it should have been free to play.
Yeah, but I mean, it had been around for like 2 years before it got hot.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Well, they were working on.
It was blind luck that that happened.
They were working on Among Us 2, and they were like, actually, let's cancel that and just work on Among Us now that people are playing it. So
yeah,
they rolled it all into
that was
it.
the best move for them too.
But they need to also make that free to play too. Then it would just go right back up.
Maybe.
But again, like that one is weird. Like, how could you play with someone you don't know in that game? I don't understand how you could play with someone you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And then I don't know how you could play with someone you know. Like, both ways sound terrible to me.
Playing with people you know is way better.
Oh, for
100%.
sure. But it also still sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Because then you can really tell which of your friends are better liars.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, Destiny's free to play. PUBG's gone free to play.
Destiny's not fully free to play. You still have to buy the latest expansion.
I mean, yeah, but if you want to play like most
of the content,
you're
that
good.
is still in the game.
Halo multiplayer free to play.
It definitely is.
It's just kind of the way it's got to be.
Yeah, 100%.
So
like, make your money off the battle pass, make your money off cosmetics. That's how it's got to be.
That's just the way it is now.
Yep.
And you can make more money that way, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it's just continual revenue stream.
Yeah. I think if you're charging upfront for your game, you feel like it's not going to be good.
I mean, I don't know about that. I think they just think they can't make money on the free to play model.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good. Like, do you think CD Projekt Red thought Cyberpunk wasn't going to be good? Never mind. I take it back. You're right.
Well, I'm talking about, those PvP multiplayer games, not ones? Cyberpunk, not like a triple.
Well, if you're like think it's not going to be good, like, wouldn't you think like sending it out free to play would get more people possibly playing it? Whereas
100%.
Charging something for it is just sending it out to die.
I don't know. I don't know.
Anyways, I don't know enough about the game industry business to know. I don't know
I
don't get to see the books and see how everything shakes out.
Decisions.
I can only see what I think I see.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
All right, let's talk about a hot rumor. Okay. Returnal.
Uh-huh.
Coming to PC.
Really? Where did this come from?
They found a Steam listing for it. And Sony does have a history of releasing their first party games to PC.
Barely. They barely have a history of this.
But yeah, like I said, it's a rumor. When you uncover a Steam listing, it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, the Steam listing doesn't mean anything. This is, again...
And it's not even named.
It's Tower Sisyphus.
It's not even named in there. It's just described... It's from the developer, and it's described as a roguelike, bullet hell, third-person shooter in sci-fi.
Yes.
The name's not even in there.
It says Tower Sisyphus, I think, is the name, which was like the name of the DLC expansion or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But again, Steam database, they've used this as signs for things are coming to Steam forever.
Yeah.
But it's just Steam just adds in all sorts of stuff to the Steam database that never gets added. It's just in there for the sake of being in there.
Just in case. It's just in case.
Exactly. Some intern at Steam is just like typing things in. He gets a stack of games, type it in there, put it in there, whatever. Yeah. Like, there's nothing to it.
Because if it does come, then bam,
it's ready to go. It can go live today. If Mr. Sony calls up Steam today and says, I want to put Returnal on pre-order, they just go, boop, hit the button, it's ready to go.
Yeah, and then they go, boop, bye.
Yeah. So, because they did this, I mean, we've talked about it before on the podcast. They did this years ago when all the Microsoft games showed up on Steam database, and like none of them came out for years and years. And earlier last year, a bunch of Sony games end up on the Steam database, and everyone's like, they're all coming. And like, what's come? I think Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima. Horizon. I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Because I'm pretty sure like all the listings were on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Would this come to PC? It would be a smart play.
100%.
I mean, it's already been out on PS5 for over a year, like what, almost 2 years now at this point. People that are not going to buy a PlayStation 5 or cannot buy a PlayStation 5, you can sell it to them on Steam for $70.
Yep.
Get their money there.
Yep.
Maybe they'll still, and then like Returnal 2 comes out, PS5 exclusive. Comes out on Steam 2 years later. You can still get people to buy your PS5.
Yep.
I mean, I don't care. I'm not going to play it on PC. I already got it, so whatever. But yeah, this would be the Mikey T joint for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Would there be crossplay?
with Sony, no.
But I mean, this is a Sony game. You think they would just do crossplay on their own game? They'll be like, we'll waive the crossplay fee to ourselves this time.
Yeah. It's a smart move, especially since there is co-op in it, but
yeah,
who knows?
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Yep.
I mean, I kind of wish Sony was just doing the Microsoft model where it's just like day and date. It's on Xbox, it's on PC. You want to play it, it's on Game Pass. But again, Sony, they just do it weird ways.
They do it their own way.
They sure do, as they say, they go their own way.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of someone and some things that are going their own way. We talked about XQC.
Sure, juicer.
Moving back to Canada so he could stream
the Bovine Boy.
Yeah, the Bovine Boy, so we could stream slots and gambling and stuff like that. And now people are starting to petition Twitch to ban gambling streams.
I mean, okay, cool. They don't like gambling on stream. I'm not a huge fan of it either.
They don't want the kids getting engrossed in gambling,
but like
losing money.
It's an 18 plus stream. Like, it's, first of all, you have to be 13 to be on Twitch.
Yes.
So I mean, they're still kids or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's an 18 plus stream. They're not supposed to watch it.
Yep.
Unless you're 18 plus. I mean, okay, they're gonna ban gambling streams. Do they want the kid to watch the Booba stream instead? Then
they do want the kids to watch the Booba stream instead. Okay,
that's fine. I think the gambling stream is more destructive probably than the Booba stream by 100%. A little bit. But, I mean...
Should it be banned?
I mean, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It doesn't bother me, really. Like, there's people smoking weed on Twitch. Should that be banned? That's not illegal in the States either. Well, federally it's not.
Federally it's not legal, but yeah.
State-wise it might be legal.
Yeah.
I mean, there's drinking on stream. Kids can't drink.
That's true.
And again, it's a petition. Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, there's a petition for everything.
There definitely is. I don't think anything's going to happen.
No, I don't think so either. I'm not a huge fan of gamble. I've watched, like, there's a local streamer that was gambling, and I was like, why would anyone watch this guy do this?
Yeah, seems boring.
And it's just like, oh yeah, I won 25 cents, man. Like, I get it's a little different when XQC is gambling because it's like he's probably gambling like $30,000 on a spin.
Yeah.
But like when I was watching the local guy, it's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna pump it up to 25 cents a spin here. Let's go. It's just like, oh my god, like what the fuck? This is terrible.
Yeah, it's not for me. I mean, I don't think it.
I guess it would be a different story if like there was something going on besides the gambling, whereas like watching this guy, it would just be like, oh, I got 4 horses. Okay, spin again. Like there was nothing going on, but just sides narrating what was going on the screen. Just boring AF. Yeah, and I mean, it's also boring AF watching XQC do anything. Like his reaction videos to him watching a video is like he'll be like sitting and watching it and eat a sandwich. And then at the end, he'll be like, oh, yeah, that was fine. Like he doesn't do anything to it. So, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's not for me, but if like one of these gambling companies came to me and was like, we'll give you $100,000 to do slots on stream, I'd be like, here's my account information.
Yeah.
Send it on over. Let's do some business together.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
but I think it's a lot that some of the streamers are getting sponsored, like the bigger streamers like XQC.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like he's not playing with his own money.
No, he's not
losing anything.
Yeah, it doesn't look. I mean, as long as the odds are the same, that's fine.
Yeah.
If he's playing real odds on the website and they're paying for it, okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if he's got like bumped up, like when they were doing that, do you remember the Counter-Strike skins gambling?
Yeah.
Where like those FaZe Wiener boys were gambling on the website, but they kept winning because they owned the website and they had better odds and shit like that?
Yeah, for sure.
That's bullshit. Yep. But if you're gambling and it's just the regular odds that everyone else has, so you can see when you win and when you lose, and you know, I'm okay with it. But if they got like pumped up odds and stuff, that's terrible.
And I guess the only other thing is that because they're being sponsored, because they know they're not going to lose any money, they can go a little bit harder than everyone else, and maybe people see that and be like, "Oh, I could do this too."
Yeah, well,
it's
for
like,
sure.
Oh, it's not.
Well, XQC is not playing with his own money.
No,
he's playing with the house money.
He
like,
totally is.
All losses are covered, and if he wins, he gets to keep it. So it's like, why wouldn't he just go whatever?
Yeah.
Hard at it, you know? So, yeah, I don't like it, but it's whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the parents should be watching the kid. Like, why? Oh yeah, let the babysitter of Twitch let him watch gambling.
Yeah,
like you should be taking some responsibility for what your kid is doing.
For sure.
I mean, I know that's not how things work. Like, people don't want to look after their kids. I don't know why they have kids. They never want to take after them or take any responsibility for when they spend thousands of dollars on their credit card.
Yeah,
I didn't know. It's like you have to take some responsibility here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it never happens that way.
No, it doesn't.
So whatever.
Yeah. All right. Last week,
well,
maybe not last week, maybe the week before. I can't remember. We talked about a Death Stranding 2 leak.
Yes.
That Norman Reedus was like, oh yeah, we're working on it.
Yes.
And you were like, maybe we're nah.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Maybe it isn't.
Yeah.
Well, Hideo Kojima reacted kind of to that.
Yes.
Because they're friends. And
well, are they friends, or is Hideo Kojima his boss?
It could be both.
Yeah.
The articles I've read have stated that they are friends.
I mean, I think, anyways, I think that Hideo Kojima like wishes these guys were his friends, but I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah. And he tweeted out a picture of a bat, which is apparently from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Used by Negan.
Yeah.
And he says, go to your private room, my friend. And he's got a picture of him holding the bat over
Norman
Reedus.
Yeah.
And they're kind of alluding to the fact that it's like, you leaked information, now you're gonna get punished.
Yeah, again, I never like I said, it could be Death Stranding 2 or it could be anything.
Yeah, for sure.
It still could be like.
Oh yeah, it definitely could be.
Like maybe Hideo Kojima's just reacting that Norman Reedus wasn't supposed to say that they were even working on another game.
Yeah, that
like
could
we
be.
Don't know what the whole story is here. Yeah. They're obviously working on something next. I mean, obviously, like they've been working together since PT. Like,
yeah,
it's been a while, you know?
Yeah.
So, of course, they're doing something. Death Stranding 2 or something else. Who knows? Yeah, again, there's nothing announced here.
No, definitely not.
And again, like, this was also a while ago we talked about, like, on a podcast, like, a year ago, there was another petition that was started by, like, PlayStation fanboys who wanted to, apparently Kojima was making a game for Xbox because PlayStation had passed on it or something like that, and then there was a petition to cancel this Xbox game. I haven't heard anything about this story since then, so who knows if it was even true. But, you know, maybe this is some sort of thing they're doing for Microsoft now.
Yeah, could be.
Like, who knows what's fucking going on?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Hideo Kojima knows.
Does he know, though?
Who knows?
He could change his mind like that. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
He's kind of like in the position of he can just be like, we're going to start something new today.
Yeah.
I decided this isn't going to work. Scrap it. Let's move on to the next thing. So, but again, like I said before, the whole reason he sort of was like out in the doghouse with Konami is because he's like, I don't want to fucking do Metal Gear anymore.
Yeah, I want to do something different.
And they're like, no, you're Mr. Metal Gear. Like, do some Metal Gear for us. Is he going to want to do another Death Stranding game, or does he have some other wackadoo idea that he wants to?
Probably another wackadoo idea. Let's go. So, keep them wackadoo ideas coming, man.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, we'll see.
It's great. Love it.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Horizon Zero Dawn TV series is on the way. Is that confirmed from Sony and Netflix?
I guess so. I mean, honestly, I think every video game is being looked at for a series, basically. Yeah. They've already done all the establishing world building, like the Netflix whatever series don't have to do anything really.
Yeah.
The whole world of Horizon sounds like a rad TV show. Like, you're in the post-apocalyptic future. There's robotic dinosaurs you got to fight.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't that be cool? I think it's probably, I mean, again, it's in the works at Netflix. What does that mean? What does in the works at Netflix mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
They had a meeting and said, yeah, we should make a show about this.
That's exactly what it means. Here. Like, yeah, we should do a show.
That happens all the time where they've been working on a show for 10 years and it never fucking happens.
Yeah.
It's like in the works, you know?
I've not played the game. I don't know the storyline. I know the world because it looks cool. And
that's basically the story.
A lot of that.
That it's like the post-apocalyptic and there's robot dinosaurs.
Yeah. I don't know the storyline, so I don't know if it translates well.
You're fighting a robot dinosaur.
I don't even know if the world translates well because I've not played it.
You're fighting a robot dinosaur. What doesn't translate to a show?
I don't know. Does that translate well? Fighting
every
robot
week
dinosaurs?
you fight a Velociraptor, you fight Tyrannosaurus Rex. I gotta get this crystal from over here to save this village. Okay, I go get the crystal, I save the village. Gotta fight the big, like, super dinosaur at the end of the season. And then at the end of the season, is she getting eaten by the super dinosaur? Tune in next season.
I don't want to watch that.
Man, you watch anime.
If it was anime, I'd watch it.
Okay.
If it was anime, I'd
You don't
watch
want
it.
to see a live action robot dinosaur?
I don't think it's going to be good if they do it.
Wow. I don't know, man.
No, I don't know either because I haven't a clue.
I mean,
haven't
it
a
just
clue.
would be like any other science fiction TV show that's going on. Like, I don't know. I don't know of another science fiction TV show, so I can't really say.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll watch the first episode if it comes out.
Yeah, if
and
it
then I'll go
comes
from
out,
there. And if it's amazing, I'll continue watching it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all I can
just
say.
as a
That's all I can
science
say.
fiction show, like,
Yeah,
depends
all I
on
can
the
say.
writing. I mean, they got the Halo show I haven't watched yet, but a lot of people are complaining about that. So.
Oh yeah,
Big time.
even the Halo co-creators like, it's not Halo.
Wow, that one just sounds like they took, like, they had the scripts for some science fiction show and we're like, it's now the Master Chief. he's the guy. He's the Master Chief.
Don't worry, he'll take his helmet off.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it sounds like it would be cool. Just like would a cyberpunk show be cool?
Yes.
Okay.
There's just so much more.
How is there more?
So much more in store.
I don't understand.
Plus, cyberpunk is just like a general genre
Okay.
that's happened.
And post-apocalyptic?
And post-apocalyptic is a general genre that's happened. But post-apocalyptic dinosaurs?
Okay, well, what if it was post-apocalyptic, like, I don't know, space mutants?
The Toxic Avenger? No, that's all I can think of now is the Toxic Avenger. I mean, like I said, I'll watch it.
Okay.
I'll watch it. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if it translates well. I don't know if the budget can happen.
Well, I mean, the Netflix CGI usually is not very good anyways.
No,
so
I know. That's why I'm like skeptical.
it just look like any other Netflix science fiction show, like Altered Carbon.
I thought that was pretty good.
Okay.
thought that was
It
pretty
just
good.
looked like that, basically. Or like the bad guy from Stranger Things or something. Or a bad guy from Stranger Things. I don't know. I've literally watched 2 episodes of that show. Go to the Upside Down or something. I don't know anything about that show.
Pretty good. First season, anyway.
Man, it was too much. It was just trying too hard. That's what I thought when I watched it.
Too hard?
It's exactly like when I watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's so incredible! This movie's so great." And I was like, "Oh, this sounds like it's up my alley." And then I watched it and I was like, "This is just every fucking kung fu movie that I watch all the time."
Yeah, but that's the thing is that a lot of those people who thought it was great
Well,
did
that's the
not
thing.
watch all those kung fu
So
movies
then
all
when
the
I
time.
watched Stranger Things, I was like, this is like every 80s horror movie that I watch all the fucking time. There's nothing new here. So,
Yeah.
anyways.
Okay. Let's talk about the greatest comeback story of all time. That just
Okay.
keeps getting bigger.
Okay.
No Man's Sky
Oh, yeah.
gets space whales,
Oh.
which are roguelike adventure dungeons.
I don't know if that's true. I think they're separate. They're not the same thing.
You don't think you go inside
I don't
the
think you
space
go
whales?
into a whale. I think there's just space whales, and then they have a
From what it looked like, you went in there into the space whales, and it was roguelike.
Oh, okay.
From what I saw of screenshots and not reading a single thing.
Okay. I think you're mistaken, but I don't know. I think this is a whole separate mode you go into for the roguelike. It's not part of the existing game. It's like a separate playlist, basically. And now there's also space whales that fly around that you can whatever.
Yeah, that is definitely what it is.
So the roguelike part is like, it's kind of like a separate mode where you have to complete challenges and do stuff. And the further you get along, and it's almost like a battle pass where if you get further along, you unlock certain stuff in the main game for your dudes. So if you go through the whole roguelike adventure and get to the end, you can like unlock like one of these organic space frigates or whatever for your thing. And if you do this thing, you get like a different trail for your spaceship and shit like that. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. And this was another one where, what's his name? Sean, I don't even know his name. The producer guy.
Sean Murray.
He just posted a tweet of like a whale and everyone went like crazy.
Ballistic.
It was just like a whale. And then
Oh yeah.
the like update it comes out like a day later, like, hey, we didn't announce this or anything, but here's the new Leviathan update. Enjoy. It's like, holy fuck, didn't the last update just come out like a month ago? Like, Jesus, this is crazy. So I haven't fired this up to check it out for the last couple updates, but man, this is a game where you got to just like keep it installed and then every like 2 weeks just fire it up and see what's
There's
new.
going to be new stuff.
It's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, Outlaws just came out like last month.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I thought this was a Mikey T gameplay mode for sure.
Oh yeah,
The roguelike,
I'm big up roguelikes. Big up
roguelike space adventure. You're gonna have to try this out, dude. I demand it. I demand it.
You demand it.
I've demanded it.
All right.
I've marked it down. It's been demanded.
It's in the calendar.
As soon as you add the old Gamer's Choice Patreon tier that you better be working on, Patreon's Choice, it's gonna be No Man's Sky.
Hello.
That's my first choice.
All right.
So you better get working on that.
I'll get working on it.
It's called gratis money right there.
Gratis, free, gratuit.
Yeah.
Totally complimentary.
So you better get working on that.
So it says difficulty has been turned up in a variety of ways.
Yeah, it's
but
supposed to
every
be really
death
hard.
means a reset of the loop and new proc gen loadout.
Yes.
So it sounds like your loadout is different. So your guns, your mining stuff, and all that.
Yeah,
kind
you
of
don't
stuff.
keep anything. It's like true roguelike.
Yeah, to make it easier to complete the eventual goal of breaking out of the loop with just one life, the community can work together on a persistent global goal that permanently improves the quality and frequency of upgrades rewards found during each loop.
So part of the problem too is like the how do you say, combat on foot in No Man's Sky sucks.
Oh, it's awful.
So there's been a lot of, I've read a few like people, they've said like, oh, you got to do this. Like you go to the base where you have to fight these guys and like dig a hole underground and then fire up at them. And then when they fall through the ground, you can like shoot them in the choke point and stuff like that. So you kind of have to like prepare to get it the way you wanted to be doing it. Right. So
my top comment on this article, I miss Farscape.
Farscape? What's Farscape?
I don't know.
Just some other game?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fire this up and see what's going on because it's been like a while since I played it.
I wonder if I have it installed right now.
I have it installed on my Xbox. And the update was not that big.
Yeah,
it was like 10 gigs, I think, or something like that. So mine's already updated and ready to go.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Gamer's Choice.
Gamer's Choice coming soon.
I gotta do it.
Patreon.com/MikeyT33. Get in there.
Yeah, but you can't do it because it doesn't exist. So you better do it so I can do it. You do 4 of them.
4 of them?
1 a week.
Oh, yes.
Limited edition 4.
Limited edition 4.
You got 1 sold right now to me.
Yep. Next up.
We're
going to talk about something we swore we would never talk about again.
Did we? Oh, what? NFTs?
NFTs.
We swore we weren't going to talk about NFTs?
Yeah, you were like, no more NFT talk. We're not talking about NFTs anymore.
Oh, I thought maybe that was that episode.
No, it was like...
Oh, okay.
The rest.
We're putting a moratorium on them?
There was a moratorium on NFTs.
Damn, I forgot about that.
And then a couple episodes later, we were like, oh, we brought up NFTs.
Yeah. Well, this one was so stupid I had to bring it up.
And it involves Seth Green, so it's okay. Seth Green created a TV show around his NFT ape, and then somebody stole it. Yeah. Stole his NFT?
Yeah, he had one of these Bored Ape NFTs.
Yeah.
And he owned that, so he's like, I'm going to make a show about this stupid NFT ape. And he did. And it's a combination of animation with live action. Ooh. Oh my God. I watched the trailer. It's fucking really stupid. But yeah, somehow he got like scammed out of his NFT by clicking on, like, going to some website and clicking on links and shit like that. And they got into his wallet. So first thing I thought was like, okay, is this real? Or is this some bullshit, like, to get his story of his show out? Yeah. Because how hard is it just to transfer your NFT to another wallet and say someone else owns it? Yeah. But, oh my God, like, these fucking apes are so damn ugly, and he's got it as a character in his show here. And I don't know, man. Like, okay, he owns this ape. Yeah. Whatever. But like all the apes basically look the same. Like his ape, I saw some guy tweeted about it. His ape looks exactly the same as some other ape, except his other ape has a different colored background. So his is like on a green background and another one's like on a purple background. Yeah. So like, could the guy that owns this other ape be like, hey, you stole my ape? Like, you owe me royalties. That's my ape. Yeah. Or like some of them just wear different hats. Like if this guy wears a red toque, like if he puts it in a sailor hat and another ape was wearing a sailor hat, like, do you own royalties to that other ape? Like these NFTs, man, so stupid.
No idea how they work.
I mean, is this a real theft or is this just a marketing ploy? It's hard to say.
Hard to say.
I don't know. I also don't particularly think Seth Green is that funny or whatever. Like, I didn't think, what's his stupid Robot Chicken show?
Loved Robot Chicken.
I didn't think it was particularly funny. Some of it was, but some of it isn't. And, I mean, I don't know how this show would be good at all, really. But apparently he had, like, people were financing it somehow. Because it was made. It's made. But, like, now he doesn't own this NFT ape. Is the show canceled? Do they change the ape? Does he buy another fucking ape?
I mean, pretty easy to replace.
I think those apes have an artificial value of like $100,000. So I guess he could probably afford to buy another one. Yeah. But
I mean, did you watch Idle Hands in 1999?
Yeah. He was not the standout star of Idle Hands.
He was great in that.
I mean, I guess so. He's just like a dude. Like, I don't know, man.
Just a zombie dude.
It's just, yeah. Anyways, I guess he's Chris Griffin on Family Guy. So
yep, he sure is.
So whatever.
Oh, and he's Joker on.
Yeah, I did not like Joker in Mass Effect.
Joker.
No. Didn't really like Joker.
Nah.
Especially if you fell in love with a robot or something like that. Wait, you played Mass Effect 2?
1?
He wasn't in Mass Effect 1, was he?
He was.
I thought he came in Mass Effect 2.
No, Mass Effect 1.
Oh, okay.
He's there.
It's been a long time since I played Mass Effect.
God, I want to become famous so bad.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. Just fucking pull out your wiener and start beating off on stream. You'll be on live stream fails immediately.
Yes, I'll be famous.
Exactly. Not in the way you want, though.
Just a chatter in the chat that I just had to ban.
Oh, that kind of famous.
Yes.
That doesn't count.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for this week's podcast.
Yes.
You can listen to this podcast live every Saturday at 11 a.m. PST only on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. You can listen to it anywhere you want to on Wednesday. Anywhere, literally anywhere. You can download it straight off the Patreon website and listen to it tomorrow if you wanted.
I'm going to wait until I've worked my way through all the other episodes that I'm working my way
Very good.
Through. I'm on like episode 40 something.
Are you listening to one a week?
No, I'm just every day.
Just
like
pounding through them.
Whenever I'm walking anywhere or I have the headset in, I just listen to. So the reason why I'm listening to them is I usually listen to podcasts when I'm walking or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I'm in the shower, I'll turn on a podcast, but ours are too quiet to listen to in the shower.
Oh.
Other podcasts are way louder. I don't know. Ours are just much quieter.
Huh.
So I can't hear it over the water.
Huh.
So I just listen to other ones.
I can turn it up.
Well, I don't know if it matters, really.
Yeah.
It's just I can't listen to it because I can't understand anything. Whereas other ones, I can hear most of what they're saying.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. It's just whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't sing I power through them, but like when I walk home, I'll listen to it and whatever, you know. It's just interesting to hear what we were talking about in like, you know,
last year.
Well, last year, and it'll also be like I'll say something and be like, oh, that was totally wrk.
Yeah. Looking
back on it, or like I was totally right about that. Mikey was totally right about this. So it's just interesting to hear what we were talking about.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Someone's got to listen to this crap.
We get a lot of downloads every day.
I know.
What are you talking about?
It's all good.
All right, guys. We will see you on next week on Saturday, or you know.
I believe you usually say we'll see you in 1 week's time.
Yes. I was gonna say leave a comment and 5-star review and whatever,
yeah, do that
and then
well.
I kind of got like, oh, we're ending it out.
Also, also share us with a friend.
Share us with a friend. And we'll see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Naked Curb listening to himself. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I don't listen to the podcast in the shower. I just said I can't hear it.
Can't do it.
It's not loud enough. I listen to it as I'm walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to, but it's just not loud enough. That's the other. You should do that too, Mikey T. Just listen to the podcast. Get used to hearing your own voice.
I am pretty used to hearing my own voice now.
Okay.
That's why I'm able to edit all the time.
Okay. Because now I don't even think of it myself anymore. I'm just like, listen to this fucking idiot.
Yeah. Whenever doing the hiking videos, like, wow, I'm my nose is very runny right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Like,
I did notice that. It's too bad you can't record that on a separate, like, you got
track.
the audio of the wilderness, and then you have your voice as a separate track, because then you could trim it out.
yeah, I actually trim out a lot of it.
Because there was a lot in the last one.
There's still a lot in the last one
lot.
where there's stuff happening in the background. I'm like, oh my god.
But I wish I could listen to myself naked. I don't know. Do I wish that? Do I wish that? I don't know.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh my god.
I'm gonna burn through them so fast if I keep doing it. If I had to listen to them in the shower too. Let me see what episode I'm on. I am on episode 46. We talked about Resident Evil, Death Stranding, Wiener Boy Companies. I must have had my EGM with me. An EGM from 1994, April 1994. So, anyways. Yeah, so Mikey's got to leave in an hour and a half. No, wait, in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
To go get his truck. So we're going to end the stream so I can leave him so he can get ready. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back. I think, Mikey, when are you streaming next? Let everybody know. Tell them right now.
Tomorrow?
Okay, I don't know. I think Monday is my next streaming. I think I'm going to take the rest of the weekend off, and then Monday, we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so goodbye. Say goodbye, Mikey T.
Goodbye.
No, I said say goodbye, Mikey T.
Oh, it's too late.
Ah.